Thursday, and we are live on this June the 11th, 2026. Still raining? No?
I don't think so,
Cleared out?
man. I think it's all done for
now.
For
We're
now.
talking
this
maybe
evening.
storms later.
Yeah, evening storms possible. High of 95.
Oh, it's going to be swampy today.
This is a swamp ass alert.
It was swampy yesterday.
It's gonna be a little windy though, so that's kind of nice.
However, for the night at the Risley's, perfect day.
I know.
76.
I've been keeping my eye out on the weather.
61 is a low. That's going to be a good
Yeah,
day.
I paid off Steve Templeton to give us good weather on Sunday.
That's cool.
And he,
Thank
of
you for
course,
that.
accepted my bribe.
Glad you thought of that ahead of
Yeah, you got to grease the right people. But I was outside in the backyard with the dogs yesterday. I'm like, ugh, that was gross.
It was gross.
Swampy, everything's sticking. Then I'm assessing my property, and I go, what would I like to have in my best backyard ever? Like, what's the ultimate backyard for me? What's the ultimate backyard for you, Moon? Spare no expense.
Man.
Dream big. Dream big. What is in your ultimate backyard? Is it going to be a lazy river?
Do I have to maintain this lazy
No,
river?
no. You don't have to maintain anything.
Casino
Money,
with
no
this
money,
pool.
no option.
That's a man with pool trauma right
Yeah.
there. That's the first thing you thought of.
Pool
having
trauma.
a lazy river. You got PTSD.
You got triggered.
Pool
Yeah.
traumatic.
Do I gotta check the
stress
filter?
disorder.
Triggered.
Do I have trees hanging
No,
over
you
this,
got people
this
to do
lazy
all that
river?
stuff.
Is there a risk?
Is your pool open?
Is there a risk of algae?
Yeah, it's open. It's open. I've had a lot of people looking at the trees to see which trees we can fell safely.
Okay, so give me your ultimate,
You know,
the ultimate Moon Valjean backyard.
I really love a good deck, a real nice, sturdy, long-term. I don't have to worry about this, but I get to enjoy it deck. Okay, so that's first.
Nice big deck, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a nice, solid, good bit of concrete deck as well, a patio, if you will.
Underneath the deck?
Sure, if I need to. I mean,
So is your deck elevated and
picky.
then underneath the deck?
yeah, I'd say so. Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
like it.
underdecking?
Elevated, yeah. Now I do want some woods. And I do want some water, but nothing that I have to maintain. So how about a nice little creek or something that's going to that?
Oh, crick.
That will never flood and deal with and
Yeah, you'll never have to deal with
That
that.
will never overflow.
it will never
and flood anything.
Yeah, I mean, on a nice rainstorm, oh look at that, the creek is full. How nice is that? It's never going to touch my house. It's not
Do
going
you
to
still have a pool?
Is this my fantasy?
In your fantasy, you have a creek, but do you have a pool too?
Am I allowed a pool boy
Sure.
Sure.
You can have whatever
to
you want.
maintain it at all
Sure.
times? Well then,
But he's always wearing short shorts and he's
Then-
completely hairless.
Rafe is
Well,
my
that's the
pool
pool
boy.
boy way.
Yeah.
He wears short
Yeah, it's
shorts.
Rafe
He's
jeans.
completely hairless and never wears a shirt.
Nice.
Rafe is my pool boy, and yes,
And his
I
name
now-
is Bruce.
I know.
Cool.
I now have a pool. Now listen, if my wife is listening, she's going to say, "You better get me that hot tub." So I'm going to have a hot tub
Okay.
somewhere.
Got to keep her happy.
Yeah, got to have a hot tub. I'm going to have multiple fire pits, and I'll tell you why. I like a fire pit that I don't have to walk too far to. I know
Okay.
that sounds real wintry.
Lazy fire pit.
Lazy fire
That's
pit.
number
It's
one.
only a few feet. It's a safe distance from the house, but it's as close as I can.
Gas or real wood?
That one's a gas one, because that's the one I'm going to walk out to in the middle of the winter, and I'm just like, I just want to be
Flip a
outside.
switch.
Flip a switch. Yeah, flip a switch inside, and poof, it's up and ready. And it's
Going.
nice.
The switch.
Going.
But I do want a fire pit, a wood fire pit, on the other side of the pool, down by the
Sure.
creek, so I
Why
can
not?
pretend that I got property.
So
somewhere.
creekside. You want a creekside fire pit?
Yes.
Exactly.
Get it.
Exactly.
Do you have to maintain the creek?
No, I didn't do nothing.
God maintains the creek, Rafe.
No, man.
And Bruce.
County pays for it or something.
Bruce and God maintain the fire pit.
Yeah, and I'll tell you that this is the other thing too is I don't have a ton of space for the dogs. I want a lot of space for the dogs. So somewhere where I can't see it is a fenced area. You know, the whole thing is fenced, but I don't see the fence.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want the eyesore or the whatever of whatever type of fence I got. But it's out there, so I can let the dogs roam free,
Okay.
quote unquote, roam free.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, that sounds like that's a great backyard.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. It's pretty Missouri, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm in my head. I'm imagining it.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Learn. What about your?
All right. Living on a bluff, but I have like 2 levels. So the first level, I will have a pool. I will also have a movie theater that is like permanent outside where you can like project
wow. I didn't
onto
think
a
about
wall. Then I want one of those like prayer meditation, like Zen gardens where you can Zen out that's kind of away, maybe on a lower bluff below. Want a great view. But I too would like a water element. So like it'd be really cool if maybe below the bluff, just below like my property line, there is a waterfall, but I don't have to do anything with that. But I can hear it, and like,
Yeah,
and there's like a little secret space where if I want to go underneath the waterfall, I can walk down there.
Like that Frank Lloyd Wright house.
Yes.
That place is cool.
Then I also want,
And then
we got to have a catio out there. Okay, so it's not just about
Of
me; it's
course.
about these damn cats.
You gotta have some
we want to have a
catio.
space where we can have these cats have their
It's going to turn into a
experience.
hotel.
I
They're
didn't
going to have
even
their
know
own
that was
street.
a catio.
Okay.
Did you just make that word
no,
up? Or is
it's
that
like
a thing?
it's, look it up. It's out there. And then I also would like, so we have the pool. I want one of those circular 1970s wooden paneled hot tubs, like that's retrofitted, like somewhere to the right. So we have the pool over here, the hot tub, we have the waterfall. However, we have the view, perfect sunset every night.
Sauna,
No sauna, but a cold plunge for Tim.
of course.
And then, let's see, one last thing. Just a lot of great, like, cacti and grasses, and I want it all maintained and it will never die. That's what I
Okay.
want.
Very nice backyard.
Thank you.
Rafe.
I want to live with these guys. I want a corn maze.
Yes.
As soon as you walk out my back door, I want a year-round corn maze. And then I'll chock that corn maze full of dinosaurs from that Jurassic Park island. And I want a moat surrounding my entire property to keep my enemies away.
Are you Gary Busey?
Oh, wait, no, that's Gary Busey's backyard.
Gary Busey's backyard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there. Moon's got pictures of a catio up on the on the big
You
screen.
can buy them or make them.
There's a channel. And guess what? The basic one that's like half the size of the one they're talking about, guess how much that costs?
Ooh,
How
20
much?
grand.
$2,500.
Oh, $2,500?
Yeah, but
Well, that's not bad.
it's basically a ferret cage times 3. It's just like, 3 times the size you can put outside and put cats in it.
Yeah, but Lauren wants a full size catio, like,
Yeah, they
those-
need to have a good time.
Yeah,
Those
it's
are
a fat
20K.
cat.
like a 900 square foot catio.
Yes.
Look at this. I mean, this is a
Catio needs to do cardio.
zoo.
All right, what else, Rafe? What else in your backyard? You want a pool?
Yeah, I think I would like a pool element. I've always, I'm with Learn on, I always envision, like, remember Mr. Miyagi's backyard from Karate Kid?
Oh, he
Yeah,
had a
that
great
was
backyard.
sweet.
A great backyard. It
He had
almost felt like you were
levels,
in
too.
feudal Japan.
Oh, yeah. Bonsai
I want a
trees.
little section that feels like that it's a Zen garden feudal. Like there might be some. What are the trees in Japan that?
Bonsai.
No,
Bonsai.
yes, but what are the ones?
The cherry blossom?
blossoms.
Oh, yes.
One in the Last Samurai when he's dying and all
yes.
the blossoms are coming.
Oh,
down.
you do also want a big sandbox with a wooden rake.
Yeah, that you meditate and you comb. Yes.
Yeah, you comb.
I was out there 24/7.
The original
just
catio.
working out the stress. Yeah, my own litter box.
You basically want the Japanese garden at Botanical Gardens.
Yeah.
With the
Beautiful.
little bridge and the,
Yeah.
you can
Yep,
hear some
that's
sort
my
of
water element.
And like a little water, little
yeah.
waterfalls.
Yeah.
You can in the distance you can hear water and some sort of wind instrument, but you don't
Yeah.
know where it's coming from.
I would also like to be high. So like
Elevated, yes.
elevated, top of I would like some sort of canyon element. Like you were just, I'm on board with about 70%.
We'd be neighbors.
So you want your Japanese garden
up on a hill.
up on like a bluff.
Yeah, that way when I do finally do harikari, I just fall into the, ocean. Be awesome. I think
you got a seppuku up there.
maybe if things get rough.
Where's his body? I
If
don't
my
know. Check,
deductible gets too high,
Off the cliff.
check the bottom of the bluff.
I'll have a United Healthcare little katana that's just got Blue Cross Blue Shield on it, and they'll charge me for it.
But they found the body.
Be like, sorry, that's a $80 copay for you to stab yourself in the stomach with our
you're gonna
Blue Cross Blue Shield mini katana.
the body's gonna fall through Learn's catio because she lives at the bottom of the bluff.
Oh,
I fall into her bonsai.
The cats
garden.
are eating your body.
She just puts me in one of her pods.
yeah.
I would like to have. Yeah, I would probably like a little pool area, but not right out back. I don't want to walk out to the pool. Like I want a yard. I kind of want to like. There's part of me that I'm with the Moon. I'm part of his. Like I want like a little bit of property. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I want to know that rather than a fence, I think I would like stone walls.
Oh.
Yeah,
Stonehenge.
but far enough away. You know what I mean? Like I'd like to build like some good old school English countryside walls, as opposed to just having like some fencing put up. Walk through my little Zen garden. Through the corn
now
maze.
like the walls in Osama bin Laden's
Well, the other reason
compound in Islamabad.
Yeah.
No, we don't want those.
No, we don't want that.
Not
The
the Bin
reason I
Laden
want-
branded walls. No.
I'd like to live on a bluff or like the side of a canyon is because I would also like to have a bat cave that has a secret entrance.
Heck yeah.
I know you're
Your
already
garage.
thinking about it.
With
You
bats.
got to have some kind of underground element that comes out in a different spot. That could
Yep.
be a good waterfall element. Behind the waterfall is
Yes,
a secret
Robin
entrance
finds
to
it.
Rafe's panic room.
Dude, I got a buddy who bought a house in North County that had one of those.
That's
A
sweet.
panic room?
His
A bunker.
his basement had a weird door that was sealed. He finally got it open, and it had a couple stairs that went down to another concrete room.
Mm-hmm.
And then he realized that there was a hole in the wall,
His own glory hole?
covered. No, it was a big hole, like
Oh.
where you could crawl into it, but
Yeah.
like a manhole size hole on the wall. And he had a poster over it or something. The other guy,
Tigers.
kind of like
Like Shawshank?
like Shawshank, takes the poster down and realizes you can crawl through this hole. And then he realized, I think I'm about 20 yards into my backyard. He went through that thing, and sure enough, there was a shaft that went up to the backyard that had a hatch there.
Whoa.
That was covered.
Was it covered by grass?
I think so. I think they had like built like a fake garden around it, or like a garden.
He didn't know?
box.
He had no idea?
When he bought it. No, that wasn't disclosed. I think the guy before had died or something.
Wait,
Whoa.
was that like part of the Underground Railroad or something?
No, I think he built it as a.
You know, the Underground Railroad was not actually underground.
Well, no, but there were things. My friend
tunnels.
has a house. Yeah, she has an old
Oh,
property
tunnels?
from that time
Yeah.
where there were underground tunnels that were part of the actual Underground Railroad.
Now, this was during like a bunker land when they were making houses in the 40s and 50s, and people were like, "I need to build a bunker."
Wow.
And they were, building like a
Oh, yeah.
not
Bomb
bunkers,
shelter.
bomb shelters.
Like,
bomb shelters.
in case of a nuclear winter.
Yes.
Yes, like in the
It was
60s.
Cold War stuff.
All right, Rafe. Batcave. You got the Batcave. What else? One more element.
My friend also had just sold her house in Baldwin that had a secret room, and it was awesome.
Whoa.
It was like the guy that lived there before designed it, and it was like it was where he kept his guns and stuff. And it just looked like a bookcase, like a library. And then one of the
Sweet.
bookcases, she didn't even
Whoa.
know when she bought it. Bookcase open, there was a whole nother concrete.
Did it have the book that you like tilted and it?
Yeah,
And the
it had a
bookcase
latch.
swung
It wasn't-
around?
You couldn't just pull on it and open it. You had to
You know what the book was?
That's
That's
so
sweet.
freaking cool.
Jerry and Jill have a secret room with a bookshelf
Not
like,
anymore.
It's not
door.
secret anymore.
I know. Well,
Well,
it's a lot
doggone
of
it.
wiring back there now. But it was cool. So, like, if you were down in my mom's basement and you're looking at like the entertainment wall, like it's all built in. If you push on like the door or the drawers, you push, you go in.
That's where their secret sex dungeon
Yes,
was.
it's where Emily was conceived.
A lot of eye hooks in the ceiling.
Yes, what's going on?
What's going on in here?
Welcome to Jerry's Red Room.
Oh my god, my sister hates this
Well,
show.
Rafe, that's a very nice backyard.
Hold on, I get one more element.
yeah,
Don't take
please.
this away from me.
Go ahead.
Bat cave.
Batcave.
Check. Some sort of pool element. The more I'm thinking about it, I kind of want one of those long rich people, like reflecting pool things with like trees lining it.
Yeah, okay.
For me to walk out to my bonsai garden. And then I have, what all do I have so far?
I lost track.
Tigers.
Oh, you
I
want
mentioned-
animals roaming?
You know what?
I want saber-tooth tigers.
Can I back up to mine? I need a lot of cool sculptures at mine. I want
Yeah.
like a cool like
Thank you.
Tyrannosaurus Rex, like a life-size Tyrannosaurus Rex
Yeah.
that people can see from the highway below.
Yeah, I want my yard to have like cool features. So like Japanese lanterns and possible. I like the statue idea, like maybe statues lining
In
Lining.
between the trees?
in
Of your
between the
heroes, you
trees.
get bronze
Yeah, like a Waylon
comedians.
Jennings. Yeah, or like a Waylon Jennings.
Oh, your
statue.
favorite country artist.
Towns Van
in,
Zandt. Just anyone who's ever inspired me, like a Mark Twain, a Lucille Ball, just like
and then
marble.
a Reba that you, for some reason, has a lot of
a Reba
rubbing
that,
spots
a
on
Reba
it.
that has a replaceable silicone crotch.
Just let them have it.
It's your
It's my backyard,
it's your
dude.
backyard, whatever you want.
You shouldn't be in my. If you don't want to see it, don't be in my yard, dude. I said I wanted to have a big enough yard that there are walls I can't see. I want to be able to walk the perimeter. I'll put Reba in the center of the courtyard. I'll have it'll be all lined out, kind of like the old. When people fly over it, they're going to be like, "Oh, there's Masonic symbols
Yes.
in this man's yard."
No, it was just
The
a
Zen
Reba
garden
fan.
it'll be like a quadrants or whatever. Whatever five
Quadrants.
quadrants are.
Quaffrance.
It'll be quintrants. And then, the cave, the Japanese garden,
Reba statue.
sculptures, Reba statue with the replaceable silicone crotch, and A bat cave, and I think I can make that work.
You can make that work?
Yeah.
Okay, Scott, what's your dream backyard?
I want it to be kind of simple. Like I want one section where it's got big field and stuff, so I could have a dog training facility. Also a place for like about 1,000 head of mini cows over there on that section. And then I'd like the middle section where you just walk right out and you go down to all these beautiful staircases, you know, and you walk right out to the beach and you have the ocean there. And then if you go out to the right, not only am I going to have like 3 trampolines and 2 above ground pools on the right side, but you go past those and it's going to have a giant trail that is for like mountain biking and BMXing and all that. I'm going to have that out there.
Oh, yeah, because I'm going to see you doing that, BMXing.
Yeah. And I would also love a good collection just so people could stop by and take pictures, but of like really cool old cranes and airplanes, stuff like that, just scattered around out there too, so people could see all that cool stuff that they love to see.
You got the Transportation Museum over there?
Yeah, and maybe the world's largest fork.
Sounds like you want to.
Oh, you do need a tourist attraction like that.
Yes.
I could see you having a yard with like a big old fork in it.
Learn,
just so
I
people
was
stop
thinking
by.
for your yard, just fainting goats.
Fine.
Roaming around.
I'll
that would
house
be
any
awesome.
animal forever. You know
if we're
this.
talking about animals, I want some horses. For sure.
Oh, you want horses roaming?
100%.
Yeah, but those like
That was a foregone conclusion.
For all of us?
Yeah.
you'll have to have somebody like pick up.
What you mean?
Oh boy.
All the
The road apples?
Yeah, we all have farms in our front
you don't
yard.
need that.
You
Right.
build it on a slope and it just roll down.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Let gravity clean it up.
Hey,
Scott, right into the
I got a
creek.
question for you. Are you against the in-ground trampolines that rich people have, or would you like one of those in your yard? You know what I'm talking
You know
about?
what? I'm going to throw one of those in there.
An in-ground one?
Just to
Those
prove-
are weird looking.
Just to
I know,
prove
but
I'm
I want
rich.
to. If anybody in St. Louis has one of those in-ground tramps, and you want a tramp to come over and jump on it, call me because I've never. The only
say
time
it's
I've
a tramp
ever
on a tramp?
tramp on a tramp. I want to. The only time I've ever seen it is in a Judd Apatow movie. I think it's in This Is 40. He's got one in his backyard for his kids, and. I just want to, I don't know what that's like to just walk from ground level onto a trampoline. I've always had to like cut my fingers from the springs, you know what I mean, and
Stuff
hike
get
my
under
leg
there?
up.
It's like,
Seems like it'd be like water's going to get under there.
Yeah, what's under there? Is it just hollow? I need to know. I have so
And
many
also, like,
questions.
they always have the
mud
square
pit.
one. I remember back in the day, there was pictures of people with that on the ground, but they were like nice big square
$3,000.
trampolines.
That's cool as hell.
yeah,
or
you got to
is it?
admit, I mean, the ground is bouncy. Like, that's kind of neat.
But then also, if you jump off of it onto the ground, like if you jump up way high and then you just plap on the ground, how does that feel?
Look at this advertising.
As good as it feels jumping and landing off the side of an elevated one.
I guess.
Not good.
Yeah.
Give your kids the childhood they deserve.
But also, like, take the top off your Jeep and be like, I'll be right back. I got to go to Deerberg's. And you just jump. Somebody, like, bounces you up off that thing and into your
The
car.
Jeep?
And
That's
off your
cool.
Jeep.
Yeah, that's cool.
You peel out. That's tight.
That's cool. Yeah, what's underneath?
It's just
What
a
is
mud
underneath?
pit. It's got, I mean, there's nothing they can grow.
Give your kids the childhood they deserve. Get an in-ground trampoline.
There's
How do they know
alligators.
how much to dig? Because you get like your big friend on there, and the springs are going to let you go further into that pit.
How do they know what my kids deserve?
Designed for shovel-ready, do-it-yourself dirt removal.
Huh?
Look, effortless installation. Designed for shovel-ready, do-it-yourself dirt removal,
So-
requiring less excavation than other in-ground trampolines, at least this model.
I bet you they all look like crap then. If they're just a bunch of random
It's a
dads.
10 by 14 rectangle Proline trampoline.
I'm just saying.
The
I'll
best.
admit, I'm not good at any of this kind of stuff. So if I dug the hole here and then tried to make it all look flush and good, it's not going to look like this.
Listen, this is one thing we never got in our house, and that was my foot was down. We were never
trampoline?
getting a trampoline.
Lame house.
Yeah.
Somebody even offered to give us a free one. They were getting rid of theirs.
Scott.
And I said no.
Tried.
But
Yeah.
Dad, no.
One of my mini, I was
No.
trying to get rid of it.
You don't love us.
Well, you didn't give your kids the childhood that they deserve.
I guess not. So Scott's yard is like a junkyard, basically.
No, because I got all kinds of cool stuff. It's
You got-
peaceful.
You got one of those like oil tanker things in front of your yard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look what
I
these
want
people
people.
did.
I don't know.
It's like pumping oil.
Yeah.
Look at these people.
But I got the beach there, which is great.
That is great.
a 14-foot round trampoline in the middle of their field backyard, and they put a basketball post here.
That's
So there's a
sweet.
steel post.
Oh, cool.
You can dunk.
Nobody's going to get hurt.
It looks awesome.
That's
All right,
another
here's-
thing. I want a permanent on the. I'm going to put on the dog training side, or no, down at the beach. I'm going to put at the beach. One of those permanent like tents, that's like huge and big metal building, but it's open,
Big
and
time.
have a basketball court / pickleball courts in there.
Oh, okay. Pickleball's so hot
That
right
is
now.
tight.
Yeah, I don't want it to be tacky though. I want it to all look nice.
So I thought about my backyard.
Go.
I just scribbled down some notes. So first off, a massive multi-tiered infinity pool with a swim-up bar that serves premium cocktails.
Outstanding.
It features built-in underwater sound system that only plays Tool and Godsmack, so you could hear every detail of a killer guitar riff while you're underwater, okay?
So sick.
Lucky.
Like this.
Complete with an actual lazy river that circles the entire yard. Then, a massive climate-controlled open-air pavilion featuring a 200-inch weatherproof 8K laser projector screen that drops from the ceiling at the touch of a button.
Yes.
It's paired with a concert-grade sound system that packs enough punch to really piss off the neighbors. Then a professional-grade outdoor kitchen that would make 5-star chefs jealous. Nobody put a kitchen in their backyard.
But you did. You got
It
a pizza
includes-
oven?
Kitchen's
Oh.
poolside, dude.
Does it have a pizza oven? Includes built-in commercial-sized custom smokers, a wood-fire pizza oven, massive flat-top grill, so I'm out there hibachiing,
Yes.
and dedicated beer lines pumping ice-cold local brews directly from a hidden walk-in keg cooler. That's right. And then we'll have a sunken wraparound leather lounge seating area
You talking about one of those sunken living rooms?
surrounding a massive custom fire feature that adjusts its flames to the beat of the music.
Wow. Outdoor conversation pit. You didn't think of it, Rafe. Damn
And
it.
then the entire yard is voice activated and climate controlled with a hidden misting system for hot, swampy days.
This is all poolside. This is all included in my poolside dream.
Oh. But here's the best part.
You guys are like little boys having ideas.
Surrounding the entire
Treehouse.
perimeter is a continuous motion activated holographic laser wall. If an uninvited guest breaks the plane, it doesn't just trigger an alarm. It projects a terrifying 50-foot tall photorealistic hologram of a fire-breathing dragon.
Ooh, yeah. I think they should get shot with an arrow, too, but only in the thigh.
Oh, also, forget the standard keys or fingerprint scanners. The only way through the back gate is a vocal recognition sensor. You have to scream a specific, secret 3-second rock vocal inflection perfectly in pitch to unlock the latch.
Why do I also see that you have those like AI dogs, those robo dogs that are super creepy?
Oh, glad you mentioned that.
Oh, okay.
What song is that going to be? by the
There
way?
is a rooftop hangar which houses a fleet of automated miniature stealth drones that look like mechanical hornets, and a patrol of robotic guard dogs with glowing red eyes.
I knew it.
Oh, it's going to be to get into the gate. It's going to be Axl Rose. You know where you are. You in the jungle, baby. But you have to do it.
Is he here?
And in the event of an ultimate backyard breach, a hidden button under the outdoor bar activates a local EMP. It instantly fries the smartphones, the cameras, and recording devices of any uninvited paparazzi or snooping neighbor within a 300-yard radius,
Okay.
leaving them completely in the dark while we are chilling in our backyard oasis.
Wow.
That's how you backyard, guys.
It's not bad.
So yeah, that's a pretty sweet one.
That's how you, yeah, my backyard has a pizza oven. Nobody else's does.
Is that one that was on the pallet in the driveway the other day?
Y'all are missing out.
That we
Oh,
saw
yeah, on the Facebook Marketplace.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got
How
it.
much was that?
9K.
Oh, it was 9. Goodness.
Well, I think that was our special deal.
Well, guys, listen.
That was our offer.
We were talking about the screw room earlier.
Uh-huh.
We got something else to worry about.
Oh, Lord.
Anybody been to a Cliff Cave Park in South St. Louis County?
Yes, of course.
Of
Yes.
course.
They have a great bat cave over there.
Oh, do they? I don't think I've ever been.
You can't go in, but it's there.
Cliff Cave Cave Park.
It's beautiful. You can walk to the bluff and look at the Mississippi into Illinois, which is lovely.
Yeah, half of it was described in Rafe's backyard.
Okay, Rafe's. It's
Actually,
Rafe's
yes.
Guys, you might want to watch your step because officials just spotted the invasive hammerhead worm.
I saw this.
The hammerhead worm is here. It's in the area, and they're asking for help, our help, to clean them out. So if you haven't seen one before, they aren't your typical garden variety nightcrawler. These guys are native to Southeast Asia, and they look a bit like a tiny, slithering shovel.
Yeah, they look like the bait worms, like the fake ones.
They have a distinct, flattened, hammer-shaped head and a light brown or yellowish tan body. So they love to pop up after heavy rains and hide out under rocks and logs and wet leaves. So here's a lowdown on why they're trouble and why you shouldn't just chop them in half and exactly how you get rid of them. Okay, so they might just look like a weird bug, but the U.S. Department of Agriculture, they warn that these are a real threat to our local ecosystem. So hammerhead worms prey on our native earthworms, which we desperately need to keep our soil healthy. So they say, whatever you do, do not try to chomp them up with a shovel. Hammerhead worms have a superpower straight out of a horror movie. Like, they could regenerate. And if you cut one into pieces, you won't kill it. You'll just end up with a bunch of new individual hammerhead worms.
Terrifying.
Very cool.
Not cool, Scott.
Oh. They kind of look like those arms, though, the little sticky arms, you smack on somebody. And,
Oh, yeah, they do.
yeah, that'd be kind of fun.
So conservationists want these pests gone, but you need to be careful. They secrete a nasty toxin that could really irritate your skin. So needless to say, keep your pets away from these two, as eating one could make your dog, your cat, whatever, incredibly sick.
Jeez.
Lord.
So if you
Scary.
spot one of these things, the St. Louis County Parks and Rec Department says you should destroy it, but you have to follow these specific steps. Number one,
Get a
hands
priest.
off. Yes, get a priest.
Get a priest. A silver stake. Fire blessed by a shaman.
And you have to yell, the power of Christ compels you.
It's a special knife. You have to go into a cave to get it.
No, so first off, hands off. Never touch them with your bare hands. Always wear gloves or use a stick or shovel to handle them.
Okay.
Number two, use your tool or gloved hand to scoop the worm inside a sealable plastic bag. Then pour some vinegar, rubbing alcohol, salt, or soapy water into the bag with the worm. So you have to try to dissolve them.
Gosh.
Seal the bag up tight, toss it into a freezer for 48 hours to make sure the job is done. And then once the 48 hours are up, you can throw the sealed bag right into your regular trash can.
Okay.
You get all that?
So you can't just freeze it. It has to have...
You have to dissolve it.
No popsicle for you, Scott.
Well,
It's illegal, man. I mean, it's an alien, dude.
It's
It's
weird.
it really
It's
is.
freaky looking.
Absolute
How did it get here?
alien looking. That was my next question.
It's a
Probably Jeff
Southeast-
Bezos, you know? Who's been there and brought him back and dropped him from the sky?
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Elon. All
It's
the
those-
billionaires want to kill us.
remember when they gave us those seeds that were showing up in mailboxes? People actually planted those, and there was all these little egg things in those seeds.
Oh, remember that? Remember that was a whole thing a couple
Oh,
years
yes.
ago? People were getting random seeds in the mail.
yeah,
That's
but,
right.
but those were invasive plants. I didn't like, you know.
Or
No, those
were
were
they?
hidden in there were eggs
Hidden in the
inside them.
plants were
What?
those,
Pods
were
for
those
these
planting
aliens.
Hammerhead worms.
I mean, they were planting worms.
Now I can picture one of these worms hitching on a plane.
Worm warfare.
That's right. That's right. Somehow these things got here from Southeast Asia. And now look.
Apparently, a lot of trouble in Texas too.
Yeah, but they're here now.
So how bad
I'm over here now.
is it? Because I mean, they haven't taken over Southeast Asia, right?
Well,
It's bad enough that it's on the news, and I see a picture. Here's a picture of one in South County. Ma,
yeah.
look
Watch out.
Tell Sheila. Watch out.
Yeah, watch out. Okay, so here's another thing we got to worry about. The new gas pump screw scam. Have we heard about this?
Yeah, this is a different type of screw worm.
Yes, exactly.
Hey.
A different type of getting screwed. So just when you thought worrying about high gas prices was enough, there is a sneaky new scam popping up at gas stations that could leave you paying for somebody else's gas. So police in Virginia recently issued a warning about something called the gas pump screw scam. Now, unlike older scams that use like those high-tech hidden devices to steal your credit card info, like the skimmers, this one uses something incredibly simple, like it's just a basic metal screw. So scammers are jamming a small screw inside the nozzle cradle, you know, the little hostel where the pump sits when you're done. Mm-hmm. And when you finish pumping your gas and hang the handle back up, the hidden screw prevents the lever from clicking all the way down. And because the pump thinks the nozzle's still in use, the transaction stays open. And as soon as you drive away, the scammer swoops in, grabs the nozzle, fills up their own car or gas cans right on your dime.
Sucks.
Seems like a lot of trouble.
It's not, though, if you see it.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm just saying this is not, you know, those. I have no idea what the average take is from those skimmer guys and all that, but I'm assuming like they're getting big bucks. Like, you just stole $40 of gas from me? That's goofy. That's goofy.
Did you see how this works, though?
No. Let me
look at the picture.
Your transaction will continue because it never shuts down.
It never shuts down.
So, like, you just filled up for $50 or however much
So, you know,
it is.
when you put the gas nozzle back into the cradle, there's like a little flap up top that once the nozzle hits the flap, it goes, oh, your transaction's over.
Yes, it's done.
What these scammers do is they put a little screw in to prevent the flapper from going all the way back.
Yeah, so the machine doesn't know that the transaction is done.
Right. It keeps the transaction open.
Yeah, I totally get it.
So you just have to be...
Yeah.
Seems like a lot of work.
But it is a lot of work because how much gas are they going to be using over and over again?
I don't know, man.
I guess they leave their car running so they can watch
$4.30 a
people,
gallon.
then they run it back over, and they keep...
I don't know. As I've said, there's a couple quick habits that can completely take the target off your back. So, number one, don't pull up to the pump furthest away from the building. Scammers target those because the station attendants can't see them. Stick to the pumps closest to the front door or the cashier window. Number two, before you drive away, double-check the pump screen. Make sure it explicitly says the transaction is finished or wait until the screen completely resets to zero.
Okay.
Always print the receipt if you can.
I mean, I can't think of many things that I know are under surveillance, like gas stations. So having somebody come in here with their DeWalt and go and putting a screw into the
You know
thing.
how quick you could do that?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm looking at the pictures of the screw. I just don't see this happening all that often.
It's just a little screw.
This can all be avoided if you just get a receipt.
Yeah, and that's what I said. Just get a receipt.
Prepay. This is why I prepay.
This is why?
You always prepay?
Almost always.
How do you know how much to prepay?
I know, that's what I want to know.
If you prepay and you don't do debit, that goes back on your card. So, like, if you go in, you're like, give me, you think it's going to cost
$60.
Be like, give me $60 on pump 5. Skip putting in your PIN, run it as credit, and then you however much you pump, it either, if you don't get it all, goes back onto your card, and then you don't have to worry about anyone's RFIDing you. You don't have to worry about anybody stealing your money at the pump.
But you got to go all the way inside.
So Seth's asking, are they putting the screw in while you're standing there? No,
it's already
in there, and the transaction just keeps going.
This is the ultimate analog.
No.
It's such a weird stance. Like, you'll
I know.
still write checks
I
for
don't
everything.
understand why I am.
But you're like, I don't want to go in and pay for gas like the olden days, but I will still drive a check up to the electric company.
I never did that as a child. By the time I was driving, we could just have the gas card at the pump.
Ouch.
Unless I have cash, which then you, of course, have to go inside.
Wait a second.
When have you paid for gas with cash?
Like the 80s.
Recently?
The 80s. No,
The 80s.
2003. I don't know.
I know you
3
don't
on pump 12.
I know you don't want to spend too much time on this, but the flap. Explain this. Riddle me this. The flap that kills the transaction is when you put the nozzle back in and it pushes the flap back up, whereas the screw is not allowing the flap to completely come out. So that's
And also,
the opposite.
I don't know.
Can I say this too?
Typical man
What about the
shoving
people-
in the nozzle without paying attention to the flap and the little button at the top.
Well, that's true too. But also, like, wouldn't there just be one transaction then? And it would just be the same person that started the whole thing? Because if it's not canceling out anything after, it's just one card that is disabled because now it's got all of these charges on it. And honestly, that's free gas for all of us. So should we actually be telling people about this? You know what I mean? Let's let
now
Dave.
somebody's saying the screw scam is not real.
Oh, see, I was like, that doesn't even make sense.
Oh, you're my aunt.
I'm looking at it right now.
You're my aunt with the $100 bill on the windshield story.
What does Snopes know?
There's a screw stop in the flap when you take it out. How does that prevent me from closing the sale when I put it back in? It doesn't. This don't make no sense.
I don't know. This is everywhere. And you're on a legit news site.
Yeah.
Well, the Sun. I think this article came from the Sun. Isn't that a rag from
that's a Mirror.
England?
Yes.
Oh, is that Bat Boy?
Yes.
What?
I remember Bat Boy.
It's that Bat Boy. Oh, this is the U.S. Sun. Sorry, I'm sure it's legit.
Oh, here we go. The screw method is making its rounds, causing drivers to question on whether they're being scammed somehow at the pump. I've noticed a handful of posts from Cleveland to Parma in the last week. There are drivers claiming thieves are putting bolts or screws in fuel nozzle dispensers, keeping the pump from resetting for the next driver, then allowing somebody else to swoop in and gas up on another's dime. This is from Cleveland's Channel 5.
I mean, here's the thing. If you're a foolish thief, right? This is perfect for you because you're not only gonna go over there and screw something in. Now you got to wait around. Now you got to wait around after you've committed some sort of tampering crime.
Yeah.
Now you got to wait around for somebody to do that. So then you got to swoop in and then get your gas.
So that's why I think they just leave their car running the whole time, so they keep burning gas, so they have to keep getting more gas.
It's a busy gas station. Somebody just imagine how mad the thief would get. Like you're waiting, and then they pull out and somebody gets in there. Right
somehow
after.
Somehow that
start over.
Oh, I don't know.
Did you just get grandpa'd?
It's on real news websites,
Y'all
which is
can't
what's so funny.
Well, that's where I got it from, a real news website.
CBS is talking about this.
Well, hey,
It's almost
listen.
like journalism doesn't do their research anymore.
Maybe it happened. Maybe it
They just want to
happened.
be first.
I'm just
It
not,
might
I'm not
happen.
worried.
No,
about
now
this.
they're saying this is BS.
I got an electric car, so
Dang
I'm
it.
really not worried about this. My skepticism is for you guys.
Oh, yeah. Just wait.
Wait for what?
When the flap comes down
See a
and you
9
remove
volt strapped to one of those Tesla things.
When the flap comes down and you remove the nozzle from your car, if the flap comes too far, which it tends to do sometimes, the customer can no longer select what grade of octane fuel they want instead of replacing the entire receiver, which is expensive. A cheap fix is to put a bolt in there. So those little bolts in there
They're already there.
they're already there.
Well,
This is some conspiracy theorist that saw the bolt and was like, oh, I bet you it's this. And then
You got me.
Their mind ran with it.
You got me. You got me.
well, I still believe it's real, darn it.
It's real to me, damn it.
I don't want people to get scammed.
That's good.
Times are tough.
Be vigilant, everybody.
Times are tough.
Appreciate you looking out.
I'm trying.
I appreciate you.
Also,
Looking
I
out for
bet
the little guy.
the guys that are doing this probably made up the news story that it's fake.
Yeah, they planted that story. It's fake.
All right.
Don't worry, everybody.
They're out there right now.
There's
Squatted
nothing to
down.
see.
They're squatted down behind the ice chests, waiting for you to drive away.
Listen, you want to talk about a waste of money? I dug into this. Remember last year, Francis Howell was going to hire a new superintendent for the school district?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And the guy didn't work a day, but he still got paid out $230,000.
Yes.
Yeah,
How?
took another contract
Teach us
in Oklahoma.
Your ways.
Oh, was I jealous? The guy doesn't even have to show up day one and
No.
still got paid $230,000. Sure, taxpayer money. Then, F him, right? What would they use that money for?
The roads.
Yeah.
And the children.
The children. F them kids.
Yep, that's what the county said.
So imagine getting a $230,000 payout for a job you actually never started. The dream, right? Mm-hmm. Sounds like a dream for the employee, but a total nightmare for local taxpayers. So according to a new report from the Missouri State Auditor, that's exactly what happened at the Francis Howell School District last year, okay? So the district school board failed to properly vet a new superintendent last year, resulting in a massive cash agreement to get him to leave before day one. So the auditor said the enormous amount of money paid out to a man who never worked a day for the district certainly raises a lot of questions. So here's how a routine hiring process turned into a $250,000 mess. So first off, according to the auditor's report, now listen to the red flags here. There were quite a few red flags from the beginning. So if the district or they hired a search firm, If they had just dug a little deeper into this guy, Mike Dominguez's application, they would have found some pretty big head scratchers. Number one, this Mike Dominguez guy didn't list a single reference from his most recent job as superintendent of a district in Kansas. Number two, he had abruptly resigned from that previous position a year before, which went unquestioned. And number three, his actual job application was riddled with typos.
Oh, my gosh.
And didn't show anybody his diploma.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Let me see your diploma.
Number one red flag.
So the guy who's going to be the superintendent of the Francis Howell School District, his application was riddled with typos.
Huh. AI?
And didn't list references.
They didn't have like the AI thing where they like put his stuff in through like an AI
It sounds
vet.
like he
they don't
needs
have
that.
computers over there yet.
Oh, they don't. Okay. Good to know.
So Francis Howell, they use this consulting firm out of Chicago called School Exec Connect to help find candidates. And usually they would the school district would take bids for a company to do this, but they were, I guess, skipping the competitive bidding process because they were in a rush. So they hired this company, which is apparently garbage. The auditor criticized the firm for doing pretty much nothing, completely missing the fact that Dominguez's previous school district had chosen not to extend his contract. There would have to be a reason, right?
Well, maybe he did such a good job. All the kids are smart now.
He was supposed to start this new gig on July 1st, but just 4 days before his start date, the district announced that he wouldn't be stepping into the role due to, quote, unforeseen circumstances. So what actually happened back in May, board members caught wind of a social media post raising concerns about this guy. They launched an internal investigation, discovered his previous school board had held multiple closed-door meetings without him to discuss his performance. And then when Francis Howell confronted this guy about it, he didn't back down. He brought his own references, denied lying on his application, and then told the board they didn't have enough evidence to fire him, and then threatened a massive lawsuit. So fearing a long, incredibly expensive legal battle, the Francis Howell School Board was like, we'll just pay you out.
Wow.
Wow, dude. Wow. Not his first rodeo.
Wow.
Hey.
So they decided to cut their losses, and they approved the deal. He would resign, and in exchange, they would give him a lump sum payout of $229,000.
To cover their ass.
Combined with a month of paid leave, so he walked away with about $250,000.
Wow.
That's good.
And took another contract in Oklahoma.
So if you're wondering why you haven't heard the full story until now, it's because the separation agreement included a strict gag order. So if anyone asked district employees or board members about the drama, they were legally required to repeat this exact phrase. Dr. Dominguez resigned from the Francis Howell School District effective July 31st, 2025. I cannot comment further on a confidential personnel matter.
Unbelievable. What was the agency's name? Like, who is that? And
School Exec
Yes, say
Connect.
it again.
School Exec Connect.
Well, I looked it up, and you said it was a scam. But, I mean, it looks pretty reputable. They have 1 star out of 5 on Google.
No, I'm not saying the company's a scam. They just didn't do their job.
Well, no, their ratings are terrible on even the Googs.
That's crazy, man. Do better. What are we doing? We're cutting corn. We got to get somebody fast.
hey, the schools don't have air conditioning, though.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm glad our money is going.
And we're not paying teachers squat, so
Nope.
I wanna
so we're
be-
setting society up for a really great
It sounds like it's
future.
fun to be on the school board because it really don't have to make. All you got to do is make every bad decision, and then you get hired.
Well,
hired
here's
up.
the deal. The district has already changed its policies regarding superintendent contracts to ensure this doesn't happen again. And for the school board itself, like, who are the idiots that did this?
Yes.
The ones that voted to hire this guy are no longer on the board.
I see. Well, that's one step one. That's good.
Man, what a bummer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but I want to get on one. It just seems fun.
The board?
Yeah, school
Oh,
board.
you
All you got
should.
to do is
You gotta
like,
be
how do I
elected.
wreck the whole industry here?
I know. You
Yeah,
know what?
bring it
Can I
all
say
down.
this, though? When we have local elections and you are voting for school boards and whatnot, nobody ever looks into it. So honestly, that's how we get to this place, right?
Yeah.
So we have to do better as voters to actually vet and see what the hell is going on, especially if you are voting for, if you don't have kids, like, maybe don't vote about that then. Like, maybe,
Well,
maybe
what they
don't.
should do in this situation, by
Just
the
pick
way, is
somebody.
Francis Howell should sue. They should sue that company that was supposed to do the vetting and have them pay the $250,000.
Yeah, like, what is their involvement with the blame here? You know what I mean? Like, it sounds like they really just, somebody decided to just push this through kind of last minute, it seemed, like, as you read that.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sure they didn't
not
have
the way.
anything to do with the contracts. They took their fee. They said, here's a guy. You know, the headhunters.
Yeah.
They took their fee. Here's the guy. We're not liable for this. Y'all are the ones that hired him.
Yeah, do what you want.
You
do
gave
what
him
you want with this info.
You gave him the contract.
No.
Jeez.
That's
We should be thinking about the kids.
We should. Those are going to be who's taking care of all of us. What are we doing?
There is some controversy in Salt Lake City, Utah, after a high school removed all of its bathroom mirrors.
For what?
Why do you think a school would remove all their bathroom mirrors?
Why don't they
keep
look
breaking them.
They did it last
Silly?
year. TikTok. Kids going to the bathroom and not coming back because they're doing like social media posts in the mirrors.
Yeah, the goal was to stop kids from skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms.
I hate when I go into a bathroom and there's no mirror. Like you go into a park bathroom and normally there's no mirrors in there. Spooky.
That's what the stainless
it's like, why?
steel toilet's for.
Yeah.
That's true.
Fixing your hair.
I can't tell you how many times I've looked at the reflection in a toilet.
You get a little blurry idea of what you look like.
You know, people on bikes get boogers too, and sometimes you got to stop and look in the mirror and go, what's going on with this face?
So this high school near Salt Lake City, administrators decided to pull the mirrors out of all the student restrooms. And the goal is to stop kids from skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. Now, while the school claims it's working, students are pissed, obviously. So according to the school officials, the bathrooms were becoming a major distraction. Students were lingering, they were congregating. It quickly leads to overcrowding, constant lateness, vandalism for the mirrors. What?
Okay, can I just say this? They're going to be on their phones even more because they need to see themselves. And so now they're going to be looking at their phone to get a reflection to make sure that their hair is good or whatever, you know. So, and also, where was this in the 80s with all of our, like, or our 70s with our smoking hot moms who were smoking Marlboros in the bathroom and taking all the time in there?
That's what I was thinking. If they get rid of this, where are the kids going to smoke?
Exactly.
Outside, like you're supposed to.
It's so ridiculous.
Where are you going to vape? Where are they going to vape?
I mean, I feel like back in the 70s and 80s, people were taking their time on the mirrors more than ever because they didn't have a little thing in their hand that could show them themselves.
So the principal says, you know, they've already seen a positive change. It's helped cut down on both vandalism and absenteeism.
And vampires.
The kids are pissed. The kids are mad.
These poor kids, dude. No backpacks, no mirrors. Get off your phone. No gum. You can have a hat on now. That's it.
Oh, the kids are chewing gum at school.
Oh, they are.
gum is
Okay, you
bad.
get the
Gums-
gum too, I guess.
Gum's okay.
What else do they
Backpacks-
not have?
Backpacks are.
They have backpacks again?
That's all they have is backpacks.
They can have them
They don't use
everywhere?
their lockers.
Oh, okay, well, great. The 90s are over. Cool.
My kid doesn't even know where his locker is.
That's sad.
Well, sometimes you got to pay for them. My kids are like, I'm not paying for a locker.
You gotta
have
pay
to
what?
pay? Yeah, I think so.
Where do you got to pay for your locker?
Where do they put their little coats?
Maybe I made that up.
That they don't wear coats.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, at the gym?
Pay for your locker.
Maybe
You
I
gotta pay
didn't,
for it at
though.
the gym
I think you do got to
sometimes.
pay for it. I know that my kids don't use locker.
They don't. Well, yeah, my kids don't use their.
And it was a
lockers.
very practical reason because I remember arguing with them. I was like, guys, otherwise you're carrying all this stuff around. They're like, first of all, we don't have as much stuff as you did. You know, because they got the
the Chromebooks.
They got Chromebooks, right? So most of these lesson plans and different things are online or digital somehow. So they're not carrying like the 7 books that we had, that were
Right.
huge things. So they made that point, and I went, okay, well, you got me there. And I was like, yeah, but I mean, don't you want to just kind of be loose here and there? You could go to lunch without any sort of items
Right.
on your back or anything. And they're like, I think they said they got to pay for it, and they don't want to do that.
The boy's backpack weighs 50 pounds.
I know, dude. They're coming home. So one of my
What are you doing,
One
man?
of my kids has 2 backpacks because they got all the sport and the. Well, actually, 2 of the kids have that because they got their sport bags that they got to drag around, and they got the book bags. Yet the lockers aren't worth it.
Like, why don't you put your stuff in your locker?
It's a different day and age. I'm going to assume that they know something I don't know.
Yeah, but do you remember before school started, like the first day? Well, maybe you get to go the day before to walk your schedule,
Right.
or even the first 2 days. You would figure out, all right, I have time between periods 2 and 3 to go to my locker, grab my stuff for periods 3 and 4, and then between 4 and 5, I could go back to my locker and swap out stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So you kind of timed it out depending on where you were going. If I had a class in A wing and the next class was in D wing, I know I wouldn't have time. So you kind of plotted out your day.
Yes.
Yeah.
I bet all it takes is that one really cool kid, you know, like Mr. Popular. He decides, you know what, I like lockers. Then the rest of the kids are like, yeah, lockers are cool, man. You can put books in it and stuff.
Well, we used to decorate the lockers. You know?
I never decorated my locker. That's a chick thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that we did it. And it was cool. And that's where you had your little mirror
Personalized it.
and your tampons and your
Yes.
your other
That's right.
pants when you
That's right.
bled through your
Kept that.
pants. It was a freaking nightmare.
Sounds fun.
We had a good time.
Where I'm curious about having to pay for your locker. I had no idea this was a thing.
Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm totally talking out of my butt.
By the way, these poor kids.
Did you read it in the
I'm
Sun?
liking your honesty this week.
Oh, you read the locker story in the American Sun.
I have it in my head for some reason. That doesn't mean that
You think
it's
a
truthful.
padlock? They have to pay for that little thing,
Oh,
You're
they
like
gotta pay
Brian
for that.
Williams on NBC Nightly News, like with false memories.
Here's the thing: you gotta watch out because people put a piece of electrical tape on your locker door,
Yeah.
and then you think you locked it,
Yeah.
and then you leave, and they go in there and they undecorate your
And
whole
they take your
locker.
mirror.
Take your extra panties, your period panties, disappear.
No.
Yes, that happened, Rizz. That happens to this day. You need to know.
We stapled our lady gym coach's period panties inside of a Hardee's Moose Cup inside her locker. I've always felt bad
You
about
did?
that. Yeah, we did a lot of pranks like that in the coach's office. Put
That's
saran
fun.
wrap over the toilet. She's a great lady. But, like each gym coach had their little locker in the coach's office, and they'd let us go in there, and I took like a stapler and just like went inside of a Hardee's Moose Cup. She had hidden like an extra pair of panties in there in case there was an accident. We just stapled them all inside, and then took white out and covered all the staples so it still looked like the cup was. So when she tried to dump it out,
How much time did you have?
We had a lot of time.
Okay.
The coach would let us go to the coach's office during study hall, and we basically brought canned chili from home and would heat it up in there. And
Like
watch.
a coal miner.
Wait.
It was sad, dude. It was like a little coal miner. We'd go in there and like we'd bring like somebody would raid their mom's pantry. They'd bring like canned chili, and we would just like heat it up in bowls in the microwave in the coach's office and watch. You could get like we'd watch like Judge Judy like at the second hour of the morning. Sometimes you'd catch the tail end of cartoons. My coach had a VHS copy of Hoosiers, which we would watch, but he taped it from TBS, and there was porn on the back end of it. So there was like about 10 minutes of a porno on the back end, and once we discovered that, we wasn't watching nothing else.
Of course.
So how many
And,
mirrors
yeah.
were in there?
There was a lot. I don't know how many mirrors there were, but there was a lot of pranks going on, and I felt bad about that. This triggered that memory of locker pranks, and I was like, yeah, she was such a nice lady, and we just tortured her.
Well, listen, hopefully the kids getting educated. Hopefully, getting good jobs out of school. Maybe something in Silicon Valley. I don't know.
Or the Francis Howell district. You
Maybe
don't
they
know.
could be
I mean, this would
a
great.
tech. Maybe they could be a tech millionaire, billionaire. I don't know. Headline:
Okay.
Move over coding. High-end hookers taking over Silicon Valley.
What? The nerds are
Here
getting
I
laid?
come.
They looking for 45-year-old dudes at all?
How much do you think a
A high-end sex worker?
high-end sex worker in Silicon Valley
Oh my
Makes
god.
charges
per-
per hour?
Per hour?
lay?
Per hour.
Let's go
5K.
Yeah, I was going to say $5,000.
That's high.
No, not for out there, dude. There's so many people out there.
$5,000's how much a Happy Meal costs in
hour?
Los Angeles.
An
money?
hour. An hour.
on.
Ooh, maybe an hour. I'll go $1,000 an hour.
You know what kind of work you can get done in an hour? A lot. 5K worth if it's all.
Forbes just did an article about
In an hour we could be done at a Quiznos.
Forbes
If
just
it's
had
open.
a big article about a new wave of nerd first sex workers.
Oh, the annual report, yes.
Yes, the annual nerd first sex worker report. And these women are pulling in $6,000 an hour. $6,000 an hour.
Okay, ladies.
Huh.
And they aren't just selling companionship, they're selling the ability to hold fluent, high-level conversations about the latest tech trends.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Huh.
And they're getting secrets, and they're sharing them to
Yeah.
other properties. I
Russian
saw
spies.
60 Minutes about this
They're
a
getting
couple years
honeypotted.
ago.
Yeah, these are honeypots. This is Russian Spy 101, dude.
Sex
This
can...
is Melania
yes.
101.
So one escort who goes by the pseudonym Ada Hopper mentioned that she regularly posts about AI on her social media, which absolutely blows the minds of these tech workers. According to her, she'll get random NVIDIA bros losing their minds just because she knows what a GPU is. And she's hot. So they'll hire her for $6,000 an hour. Mm-hmm. And, they'll have a little sex, and then they'll chat.
Yeah.
Then they'll talk shop. And these girls are like holding like good conversation with these nerds.
Everything goes back to Sex in the City. There's an episode where Samantha starts banging one of the stock trade guys, and she starts getting all these like inside trading secrets from the guy when he's tied up in her bedroom. And she's making like a ton of money, okay? And then the feds come in right as they're getting ready to bang, and they take them. So watch out, ladies.
Honeypots. Watch out, ladies. Watch out, dudes.
I don't want them getting...
Watch out, horny nerds.
I don't want to get them disappeared or nothing, just because they're trading secrets.
Well, also, they're fooling around with the guys who put viruses on computers, so be careful with that.
Well, that's the only viruses they have, Scott, because they are virgins.
Oh.
Virgins
Not
have
anymore.
never banged.
I mean, $6,000 an hour for those guys, man. They're like, they're two pump jumping.
Well, all right. So we have 58 minutes left.
All right, I guess
You wanna see my Star Wars connection?
For the next 59 minutes and 37 seconds, I'd like to hear some inside trade secrets.
No, we're going to talk shop. Yes.
Yeah. No, it's them asking like, hey, so outside perspective, since you're in a different industry, do you have any ideas for me with my tech startup?
Plus, think about how little those guys get laid and like how honest a man is that 10 minutes after he has an orgasm. Like, I bet they're spilling literally and figuratively. You know what I mean?
He's falling in love.
Like but I mean,
He's falling in love.
I'm sorry. Ugh. And she's like, and he's like, no, actually, this is a proprietary algorithm that I wrote. Here, I'll show you all the lines of source code. And he's just like, he's ready to get, like, she doesn't even have to ask. He's just ready to give her the keys to the castle.
You know what? This is the whole premise of the movie Weird Science. If you remember, those nerds couldn't get laid. They designed, what was her name?
Yeah, the perfect gal.
The perfect gal.
Kelly LeBrock.
But what was her name? It was like Rachel or something in
Kelly
the movie.
LeBrock.
And then all of a sudden
Weird Science?
That was Kelly LeBrock?
She's so gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And so they start designing her, with big old boobies and whatnot and great hair. And it was the premise for that entire movie. That's why we're getting all these sex bots, dude. Because these nerds are getting banged in Silicon Valley with all these hot biscuits who are getting paid $6,000 an hour.
Oh, yeah.
And the sex bot line of 2027 is going to be out of control.
Can't wait.
She's still kind of crushing it, guys.
Kelly LeBrock?
Yeah,
Let's see what she
I sent you the Weird Science song from Oingo Boingo,
married
and
to
I was
Steven Seagal.
listening to it on the way into work today, and I feel like everybody needs to have this in their Thursday.
That brings her down about 50%.
Because that's what's going on. This is the theme music for what's going on in Silicon Valley.
What brings her down about 50%?
Being married to Steven Seagal.
Not anymore.
She was, yes.
I thought
his
doesn't
height.
matter. The fact that she was that gullible.
Yes. AI sex bots are going to be out of control.
Remember when they made a show out of that?
I loved it.
Yeah.
It was
Very
good.
few people remember that
It was like TBS or TNT.
Who was the chick in the show? Kelly LeBrock was the movie.
Yes.
Was it Christy Swanson?
No, I don't think so.
Now, Christy Swanson
Dude,
was
I
the original
barely
Buffy.
remember. You unlocked the memory.
No, you know what?
Joy
It's
Behar?
a chick that didn't go on to do anything else because, oh my goodness. Vanessa Angel is her name.
Oh.
She was like a hot 90s chick.
Christy Swanson was in The Chase
That's a good movie.
The Chase with Anthony Kiedis.
with Charlie Sheen.
Yes,
Anthony
I
Kiedis was
loved
in that
that
movie.
movie.
Yeah, I think Flea was in it too. Weren't they both in the van?
Vanessa Angel
That's
kind
a
of
great
looks
movie.
like Kelly
I love
LeBrock.
that movie,
Yeah.
dude. Nobody
The
ever
Chase.
talks about that movie.
That's crazy.
But she's like the 90s version. Like Kelly LeBrock was 80s.
Dude, pull up Vanessa Angel and look how much she looks like Kelly LeBrock.
Oh,
when
the
they
gal
cast
from
this.
Spies Like Us?
No.
No, that's
Stargate.
That's Vanessa Angel.
She was in Kingpin.
Spies Like Us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
they
was
get-
the chick that married Dan Aykroyd.
This gal. This gal married Dan Aykroyd?
No.
No, this girl was in Kingpin.
Well, her name's Vanessa Angel.
Yeah,
What-
she's the one from Kingpin, who's hot as hell.
Who was hot as hell
She was when they made Weird
Whoa.
Science a TV show, which ran for 4 years, surprisingly.
on the Sci-Fi Network. So cute.
Vanessa Angel was in what movie?
Or USA, I'm
Kingpin.
sorry. USA then Sci-Fi.
No.
Spies Like Us.
They're telling me a different Vanessa Angel.
No,
Oh, this one.
this Vanessa Angel, who also looks like Kelly LeBrock, played the Kelly LeBrock role when they tried to make Weird Science into a television show.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I can see it a little bit. Kelly LeBrock.
I just forgot that they made it
Lisa.
a TV show.
That's her name in the show. Thank you.
Who played Chet?
That was
Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton.
But then it was the dude, Lee Turgensen.
Duh.
I'm sorry. Did you say Lee
Lee
Turdingson?
Turdingson.
Donna Dixon was the chick from Spies Like Us who married Dan Aykroyd.
The guy was in the Oz.
Doctor?
Doctor, yes.
Doctor?
Today is Dr.
Donna
Oz's
Dixon.
birthday.
Wow, yeah.
Everything comes full circle.
I mean, look at this picture.
There was a tornado last night.
If
I
you-
saw a short guy on the way into work today. We are not in Kansas anymore, dude.
I mean, look at this picture of this gal, the Donna Dixon gal. I mean, she looks like AI. Like, this is like,
I know.
you ask AI,
God
hey,
bless.
give me the perfect 80s gal.
And Dan Aykroyd got that.
You
They
know
may
what,
still be
though?
married.
That makes
Get
sense.
it,
Dan
Dan.
Aykroyd's a
think
sweet
they are.
man.
Yeah, I think,
super
are they still
funny.
married?
I think they might be.
Good for him.
Yes, and the Skull Vodka, he's killing it right now. That's amazing.
I love Dan Aykroyd.
I do too.
They're still married?
Seems that way.
Oh, I
Way
love
to
that.
go.
Oh, no.
And
Donna
she's-
Dixon and Dan Aykroyd separate after 39 years.
Oh,
Damn it.
You- oh my
Where's
God.
Dan Aykroyd
damn
This
it,
doing
just
now?
in.
Almost 40 years, dude.
This just in, and she's still
Dan
gorgeous. Holy
Aykroyd.
crud, dude.
Dating.
We're still friends.
Why?
Who is Dan? Okay, dude, Dan Aykroyd is single as hell right now. We got to get him a girl. Yeah,
Yes.
after
What
39 years
happens
of
after
marriage.
39 years that you get divorced?
He says that they still visit and they maintain a very close bond, but it just, they just fell out of love, dude. It happens. It sucks.
After 40 years?
Yeah, but what's the point?
They're
How
now
does that
separate.
happen?
They
40
remain legally married, but they're separated.
40 years. So 39 years of marriage, and all of a sudden, well, maybe not all of a sudden, but
Dixon and Aykroyd have 3 daughters, among whom is singer-songwriter Vera Sola, actor, model Belle Aykroyd. The couple announced in 2022 that they're separating, so not divorcing after 39 years of marriage, but would stay legally married. So they're living separate lives
They just,
now.
they just want to live in their own houses. Well,
Maybe
I don't like
Dan
that.
Aykroyd smells or something now. I don't know.
he doesn't
He
look
did get really
Well-
into aliens, which probably
he's like he doesn't
He
look
did.
like he
he
smells.
got real deep in alien stuff, and that might have been a turnoff after 39 years. She's like, dude, if you don't stop talking about the Greys,
Yeah. He's been podcast talking about the Greys. for
39 years of
a
him
while
talking about
now.
the Greys, she's like, I'm getting a house
Just
across
go
the street.
do an alien, Dan.
I'll
Damn
stay
it.
married to you, but I'm living across the street. You and your little alien ham radio podcast you're doing out of the garage is your business now.
I'll come over for dinner. We'll have some Skull vodka. Or
We got
whatever
to
it is.
interview him.
Crystal Skull
In person or on the phone?
he was
is on the phone.
Oh,
Yeah.
not as fun.
I know it's not as fun, but it still
When you
counts.
say that, it's like,
Count it.
ooh.
Counts. It
Okay,
counts.
it counts.
If
It
it's
counts.
a
But not as
Ghostbuster,
cool.
it
Not as
counts.
cool.
It counts.
I want him to
If
come
it's
in
a
town.
Ghostbuster, phone interviews count.
That was I hate doing phone interviews.
I know. Everybody does. I mean, I hate it too. Like,
But
it's
that
not
was one that was offered up. You're like, can't pass that up.
Like, I'm always like, yeah, I got to interview Mick Fleetwood. And they're like, whoa, what was that? Like, he was in Hawaii on the phone
On the
and there was
phone.
a delay. Oh, my God.
On the phone, it was weird. It was an awkward interaction, but it was fine. Still got him on the phone. Talked to him.
I hope he
count
comes
it.
in town, like a Comic-Con or something.
Count it. His vodka actually is very good.
Yeah,
It'll be served in my backyard.
for sure. Because it's the coolest bottle.
It is a cool bottle.
It will be displayed in my cave, but not drank.
Oh, one more thing before we move on. Did you guys hear about this Air Canada pilot who flew
Yes.
for 17 years
Oh.
with a fake license?
Oh, jeez.
And all the big boys too, man.
Man, hats off if you got up there 17 years
17 years, fake it till you make it.
His brother's
and never
superintendent.
crashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of think he gets more credit than the regular pilots.
Dude, they've got to make this into a movie.
Heck yeah.
Like that's this kind of story.
How hard
So-
could it be?
Police in Canada just arrested a former Air Canada pilot. He's 59-year-old Jeffrey Wall. He spent 3 decades working for Air Canada, and for 17 of those years, he was flying massive commercial jets without a proper license. We're talking about 900 domestic and international flights carrying tens of thousands of unsuspecting passengers, all while pulling in a multi-million-dollar salary.
What about the other 13 years? Explain. Tell me the timeline here.
Well, he started as a first officer back in 1998 and he got promoted to captain in 2009. So to legally captain these massive planes he was flying, like a Boeing 767 or 777 or 787, you need a super high-level certification called an airline transport pilot license. He had some pilot qualifications,
Just not commercial.
but never actually got that specific top-tier license.
Why would he not do that?
Instead, he forged the paperwork. He forged it.
Just to save time, I don't want to do this. I'm already good.
He even went so far as to file a fake police report to try and cover up his tracks. So the House of Cards finally collapsed during a routine evaluation at Toronto's airport. Officials noticed some weird anomalies in his paperwork, which triggered a massive regulatory investigation. And he ended up retiring early, but by January of 2026, the cops were officially on his case. And he's now facing a mountain of legal trouble, including fraud of over $5,000, forged documents, public mischief.
Holy cow, dude. You would think somebody in that position would know the fallout, the possible fallout and possible repercussions of doing something like that. I mean, that's crazy. So I guess that's like a passenger endorsement. Like when I got my CDL, you get the air brake endorsement, you get passenger, you get this, you get that. Like you got to have all those kind of certifications or qualifications to make sure that you're doing what you're doing. And if he's doing 400 people per plane, per flight.
He did have a commercial pilot license, and he passed all the mandatory, competency and simulator training every 6 months. So in Air Canada's eyes, they're like, he knew how to fly the planes.
Don't give me that.
He just didn't take the written exams required for captain credentials.
I mean, at some point, on-the-job training has to be... it would have been easier just to issue this guy a license, in all honesty. They should have been like, you know what? Our bad. We missed it. You're going to get... This is like when an NCO gets made into an officer. They just go... They didn't go to West Point, but they got so much field training. They just go to officers candidate school, and you get it. I think this guy gets whatever OCS is for commercial flight.
Yeah, listen, he's in trouble.
That's not really what I'm worried about. I'm worried about a guy like that who's cutting corners on something that's extremely important and legal. What other corners is he? I mean, one of these days he's going to forget to put the flaps down or something.
I don't know.
That's what I want.
Kind of crushed it.
Yeah, good for him for not killing anybody.
Yeah, he didn't kill anybody, so thank God for that. All right, let's do this. And it is brought to us by Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. Celebrate soccer's biggest summer at Hot Shots all tournament long. Get the details at hotshotsnet.com. From Cuba, Missouri, Michelle Davis is our team today. Or do they pronounce it Cuba down there? Cuba. Michelle's been a Point fan for as long as she can remember. Wherever she was, she turned the radio on turn the radio on just to hear me say, yeah. It's the start of her day. Michelle has worked for the U.S. Postal Service for 28 years. She appreciates how the show supports her job, and she went to her first Point Fest back in 2025, and she'll never miss another one.
Nice.
Michelle Davis from Cuba is our Team Rizz Member of the Day. Get the super sweet Team Rizz Member of the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up, 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz. Hey, speaking of postal employees, Rafe talked to his mailman yesterday.
Yeah, man. So I was out in the yard letting my geriatric dog try to pee and poop. He's at the point now that he's
help
full
with that?
Helen Keller. He just grass beneath his feet. He doesn't know what to do. But I'd seen my mailman a couple days in a row, and he'd handed me my mail. He just happened to be driving by at the same time I let Bo out. And he stopped, and he was like, hey, man, I don't want to bother you, but I almost said something the last couple days, but he's like, I listened to the show. I know who you are. My son was the fiance of Danny, the girl from Point Fest that passed away after the
Danielle,
show. Danielle.
So your mailman is...
My mailman, Rob, is the father of her fiance.
Yeah.
And he was such a sweet guy. He stopped and talked to me for 15 or 20 minutes and was just like, I really appreciate the way you guys handled it on the air, man. We love you guys. My son's a huge fan. He's a Team Rizz member, and we know that we thought you guys handled it with love and class, and it meant a lot to us.
Well, it affected us, affected us all. And
yeah, it was real
our hearts
cool.
go out to, her family and his family. And
Yes.
Yeah, and his son Jason works at the amphitheater, so I was like, I gave him my number. I was like, hey, man, if he wants to, tell your boy to give me a call. And he called me last night, and we talked for, almost better part of an hour and just checked in on the guy and how he's doing.
How's he doing?
And he's all things considered, he's doing good. He said, it's...
What a tragedy.
The shock's worn off, and he was saying that, he's like, now I'm kind of getting into the stage of sadness and grief, but he's like, it's been really helpful listening to the show and hear you guys talk about it. And he gave me an update on It's a sad story, and our heart goes out to them and their family. But he gave me an update on, she was an organ donor, and she saved 4 lives.
Wow.
And he was like, that's kind of a
Yeah,
cool...
I read that.
Yeah, cool thing he was focused on. He said her heart, lungs, liver, and kidney went to 4 people. The heart went to a 64-year-old female, lungs to a 67-year-old woman, liver to a 57-year-old man, and a kidney to a 55-year-old woman. And he just said that it's cool to know that even though this was a tragedy, that honestly, he was like, it was kind of a weird blessing because had it not happened, this pre-existing condition, this probably would have happened anyway, and it could have happened
Anywhere.
She could have been alone or driving or something like that. So, even though it didn't go the way they wanted, he was glad that she was under, medical care.
Yeah, well, it's a tough story, and still thinking about the families.
We love you, dude.
Here.
And he said the people at the amphitheater have been great to him, and, all things considered, he was in good spirits. So sorry I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I was going to say, I want to say shout out to Sleep Theory because they donated $5,000 to her GoFundMe.
Yeah,
and I just think
that
that's the sweetest thing. Because they heard about it and they had a whole thing that they said about her and the incident. And so, all the love.
And speaking of the GoFundMe, it's still up. They raised the money. And he expressed, both the dad and son expressed we feel bad because I was supposed to be to send her to Chicago for hospital bills and treatment. And I'm like, dude, don't feel bad about that. It's a memorial fund now. And there's all kinds of, their parents are paying off her car and some of her debt and the hospital bills. And
sure,
the money still went to help alleviate, the family. You're already grieving. You don't want to pile a bunch of financial problems on top of that. So if you want to keep donating to it, it's still there. Feel free to go check it out. It's still up on our social media, and we'll reshare it. So,
well, thanks, Jason, for the update, man. And
man,
hearts go out to you.
Much love, brother,
and the family. Yep. All right, Lauren, what do you got for us?
All right, Nimrod's Assemble, Hollywood Dad News, TV things, and I know you guys are going to get all Boner Jams 98 about this. Iconic cars from the 1980s. I got a list of the most iconic cars from the 1980s.
Like TV and
movies.
Oh.
You guys all talk about this stuff all the time anyway, so prepare yourselves.
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday. All that and more next in your Crab on Celebrity. Stay there. Guys are coming to the Fox Theater.
I did see that.
All of them, including Squirrely Dan.
But it's not Letterkenny. It's something else, right?
It's the whole Letterkenny cast.
Talking about Teen Wolf.
Because that guy,
Squirrely Dan.
Yeah, we had him in,
Yeah,
and I
he's great.
saw him in the promo, and I go, oh, okay. I've never watched that show though.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah,
You need to put the subtitles on though.
Oh, yes. Well, those are on no matter
There
what.
you go.
Canadian.
Letterkenny Live announces 2027 North American tour featuring cast from the hit TV comedy, all new sketches, and more.
Oh, fabulous. Okay, great.
Starring Jared Kiso, Nathan Dales, Michelle Milette, K. Trevor Wilson, who's Squirrely Dan.
Yeah, by the way, speaking of coming to town, did you know Brett Michaels is coming to town?
I saw he's doing a fair. St. Clair?
Belclair Fairgrounds in Belleville.
Oh, Belleville.
Ooh, he'll love that because all the prettiest girls in the
Are
world.
Belleville.
Illinois.
Shout out.
What's the date on that?
I believe it's July 31st. Let me scroll. It is going to happen on, yes, he will be here on July 31st.
It's in Belleville?
It's in Belleville. Belclair Fairgrounds, St. Clair County Fair.
Okay, that's right.
That's where
St.
he's
Clair, yeah. Because I was like, oh, the St. Clair Fair. That's fun to say. Welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Schreier Air Text line, 314-649-DUMB. The Mick Studio Cams, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials, at RIZZ Show. Your emails, RizzShow at 1057thepoint.com. Yesterday, our magician buddy, Steve Queen, brought in some Legrand's, which was terrific, by the way. Great sandwich.
I didn't even get a
Legrand's.
sandwich. You guys confiscated those sandwiches so fast. Like if there was a turkey one that I could have eaten.
There was no
There was
turkey
not.
one. It was all the one type. It was the legend.
Okay. Well, then I'm not offended anymore.
It was every meat you would not want.
Thank you.
Literally all of them.
It was all the meats.
It was like pastrami,
You guys had the meats.
corned beef, roast beef.
Oh, yeah,
There was
I
a
wouldn't
whole
be
I was
sandwich
like,
left.
And who ate that?
Rafe Dean.
That's all right. This is a growing boy.
Rafe Dean. And then I hear Sources tell me you went to Penn Station yesterday.
I did. Moon talked a lot. We started talking about the
Our
mafia.
Penn Station insider told us
Well, we started
that
talking
he
about.
spotted Rafe Williams at a location.
That's true. I did see
Sandwich surveillance.
Mickey Gray as she was going into another radio person.
You saw Mickey Gray yesterday?
I did.
From
At
KG?
Penn Station?
I love her.
From KC. She was going into the salon next door. She goes, "What are you doing?" And I go, "Doing a little reconnaissance. I'm going into Penn Station. We talked about all the mafia,
Possible
Jimmy Johns
mafia
and
front.
Jersey boys, and the mafia good sense. Hey, it makes a lot of good sense to come in here and
Jimmy John.
McAllister's, the IRA runs that one. And I hadn't gone to any of them. So, and Moon said Penn Station was a cut above in that category.
You talk a big game when it comes to Penn Station.
It's to be honest, it's you got to be willing to endure some slippery floors. It's always it's always really moist and weird.
It's all the olive oil.
kind of half-ass dirty, but
I couldn't tell if they were remodeling or getting ready to close.
oh, dude, it never looks open. You walk in and you feel like you're an inconvenience, but you're the
That
only
is
one
exactly
there.
how it felt. You're describing my
Oh,
experience.
so Learn says he washed the floor with olive oil.
You tell me what
Dude.
it should have felt like, and I'm going to tell you how accurate you are.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to the one that I go to all the time, you feel like you're inconveniencing them. It's like it's like they forgot to lock the door and you came in early and they're prepping for something else or
Or
someone
you're the
else.
last person.
Yeah.
Or
There-
we already shut the grill down.
There's either no one in there or one sad guy that you're not sure what he does for a living, but he's eating in there. You order the fries.
Dude,
I
You're
mean,
nailing
is
it
this
so
it?
far. There was
Is this
one
what you've
guy. There
experienced?
was one guy eating that looked like he had a fake beard on, and I thought he was in witness
And witness protection.
that's what I'm saying, dude. Every time I'm in there, it's one guy, and I'm like, what does this guy do for
That's a
living?
distinct
It was
possibility.
Air conditioning not working.
Dang it.
Hot as hell in there.
Dude,
It's
it's-
hotter than Hades in there.
And I always go in at the same time,
Hades.
and I always go, God,
Hades.
is this open? Am
That's
I
not
in
what
their
we call it
way?
in Southern Illinois. It's like Cairo.
Yeah, it's always an uncomfortable experience. And then I eat the sandwich, and I go, yeah, that was good. That was good. And the fries are better than
The bread good?
most places. The bread
Yeah,
is
fries
the
great.
bread is good. You don't get many options, but it seems to be the way that
don't
these
need-
Their
places
Philly
are going.
cheesesteak is phenomenal.
I feel like when there's a lot of bread options, they're trying to hide something.
I do chicken Philly, and I say make it however you're gonna make it.
Okay.
What'd you get?
I went in and I did proper reconnaissance. I went in. They did not have a menu board up above the ordering place. They had a cardboard thing on an
the left?
easel on the left.
What?
And I go, we changing the menu, or did it just fall off? And you guys decided.
Did the top fall and then
There
they
was
just
It's a
there was
disaster.
clearly like the cooler at Starbucks when you're at the register and it's got
Yeah.
like the little there's some nuts and cheeses and some cold drinks.
Mm-hmm.
That was there, but clearly was shut down and not working.
right.
And it was just empty and had a bunch of shelves and dripping water in it. And I was like, this is unsettling. And then I went and I ordered. I saw the guy in the beard. It kind of looked like Ben Affleck, an older Ben Affleck, if he had a really bad fake beard on, and he was just
Trying to hide from
Sadly.
trying to hide from J Lo.
yeah, hiding from J Lo, just trying to have some fries.
Just trying silence and fries.
Now I purposely chose because they have on the sandwich boards. There's not like a line of cold. It's not like Subway where you tell them what to put on it.
Mm-hmm.
It says the toppings, and I purposely chose 2 sandwiches that were onion free on purpose to be like, well, there won't be any confusion here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to worry about throwing a sandwich in the trash. I ordered the club,
Yeah.
9-inch, and I ordered the chicken cordon bleu.
Oh,
9-inch.
French, huh?
I was like, I'll do a hot and a cold, and I'll do a little sampler at home. And I got a big tub of their fries. And the fries come in a cup, which I respected
Yes.
because I was like, this is like a big gulp of fries.
I
Do you
I
like
like
your fries in a cup or maybe a paper boat?
No, I like a cup.
I like a cup.
Paper boat is not for travel at all. Cup at least gives you a chance.
Yeah.
You got a
You
shot.
can put it in the cup holder.
So they made my sandwiches. They wished me on my merry way. I went home.
Patty on the top of the head.
Had me on top of the head.
There you go.
They're
See you,
coming to
buddy.
Penn Station.
Gave me a complimentary mug root beer.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I haven't had a mug root beer in forever.
Pretty cool.
That's sweet. It's
I
tight.
never had a cold sandwich there. What'd you think?
Which one was the cold sandwich? The
First-
the chicken cordon bleu?
No, the cold sandwich was the club.
Oh, the club, yes.
You can have it either way, but I was like, it's a hot day, cold club. Let's do it.
Let's go, yeah.
Got home, let the dog out, sat down to eat, opened up my first club sandwich. nothing but red onions all over it. I mean, and it's the kind of onions that
Oh man!
it's because of the way they made the sandwich with like all the mayo and mustard. Like it's now embedded into the bread. There's no
Were
way to
they
get it
diced
off.
or were they rings?
They were like the slivers of
Yeah.
red and the little like soggy slivers.
and the juice gets in everywhere.
There's no going back.
and
Which is good for the rest of us.
how far away was the Penn Station from your house?
Far enough, I wasn't going back.
Well, no. How far was it? 10 minutes?
One down the road here, yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
on
about
our
10 minutes,
10
15 minutes. So it had 15 minutes to soak
Coagulate.
into the bread.
Yeah, to
Yeah,
coagulate.
That's garbage.
And
for
the
you.
heat of the fries, steaming the onions to the cold
Oh,
sandwich.
yeah. Should have brought that over my
Now, the
place.
first thing I'd like to recognize about Penn Station.
Did you tell them no onions?
There weren't onions on it to
There
begin
were
with.
no onions on the descriptions, and I specifically also did say no onion. I go, just in case.
I'm going to die.
They didn't ask me, like, what toppings do you want? They just put it together, and I go, all right, you know what? I'm going to let this play out.
Maybe they got confused because there were so many people in line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you look like an onion man.
They're like, you know what? You want to come in here? You want to come in here? You have the audacity to come in our open restaurant? When we clearly don't have signs? Nothing about this
It
is
was very
welcoming.
well. I'm saying
It's 100 degrees. We don't have signs.
when they're making so many sandwiches because there's clearly a lot of people in there
It was
when you were in there.
me and one dude.
I know. Every time.
And I ordered
Might be the same
double
guy in a
the
different
amount of food
disguise.
of him.
Might be the same guy every day in a different disguise.
I think it's Penn and Teller own it. I think it was Penn Gillette in a disguise. And then here's something I got to say because of this show's hate, and I think Lauren will be able to get on board to
Let's
get on
talk
my
bread.
side of the fence. I could barely discern between this bread and Jimmy John's
Thank
bread.
you, Rafe.
So boat bumper.
It was a very Jimmy John's-esque bread.
Foam
It
bread.
was
Oh, I
the
totally
white
disagree.
bread where you flip it over and you can kind of see like grid marks on the bottom where it's
Yeah.
clearly like it did not feel different than Jimmy John's to me. It had the same like consistency and sponginess and like which I
really?
like. It doesn't bother me, but I just
Oh,
wanted
it doesn't
to say,
bother you. You don't like Jimmy John's, you say?
I love Jimmy John's.
Oh.
Yeah, but there's
you
like a
don't you don't pontificate as much as King Scott and I do whenever these two go off.
Yes, I do.
You don't go there on
I did-
Tuesday.
Bread sucks
I
at
love
Jimmy
that- it
John's.
doesn't
For
suck.
God's sake,
I love the boat bumper bread. I want my bread
Thank
to be
you.
chewy in the middle.
3-1 or 3-2.
that bread yesterday from Legrand's was excellent.
What was
That's
that
how
like?
it should be.
Okay, so the
Great.
Legrand's bread is a very St. Louis bread, like Pescetti's and that thing that almost has like fault lines, almost like a dry lake
Yeah,
bed.
it has the what are the tips like the are you talking about like the top of the bread has a little peak?
Like if you were
Yeah.
to press on it a little bit, it would look like a dry lake bed. It would kind of crack. Whereas the Jimmy John stuff is like a turtle shell.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a gym mat.
And you,
It tastes
and
like a gym-
you- and you press it down and it goes.
keeps
You have a gym
everything
mat.
in.
No, it's like a Reebok sole where it goes, pff, and you're putting air in or out of
Honestly,
it.
I think you like to torture your mouth. That's what I think. Sometimes I think you want little cuts in the top of your mouth. You won't get that at Jimmy John's. You're always going to have this soft, gorgeously baked
Also,
bread.
when I go to the lake, I'm on my buddy's Dan's boat. I go, let me go stop at Jimmy John's.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I
Make
still
sure
need to float on.
I'll
Get
float
out
on
of
it.
you don't want to dent your boat on a dock.
Yeah,
Let
I'm
me
gonna
tell you
throw-
something. I could take
Throw it over the side so he
Stop
doesn't
this.
hit
It saves
the dock.
lives.
And we'll never drown. This boat will float forever.
Yeah, just in
Tell you
case the water patrol boards us, I go, listen, I have enough Jimmy John's where we'll all float.
Yeah.
All the onions on this club from Penn Station, the only thing I was going to use that sandwich for is to put me and you on the whoosah. And just
Goodbye.
float on from Modest Mouse, and we're gone.
Well, what about the hot sandwich?
Like
Tell
Huck
me-
Finn?
Tell me
Is
those
that what you guys
redemption-
are doing?
We could Huck Finn the mighty Mississippi this thing. 'cause
Now,
it
let me ask you
was-
this question. Even though your club was soaked in onions, did you take a bite?
No.
Did you have raging diarrhea for the rest of your
I
evening?
tried to do that. I was like, dude, this isn't even pick-offable.
Oh, no.
Because it was to do that, I had to just scrape all the toppings in one layer of bread off.
Oh.
So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to the chicken cordon bleu. Shirley.
Bless you.
Bless you.
She's allergic to my pain.
I am. I'm allergic to your pain.
That is a sympathy sneeze. 2 of them. That's how big her heart is. Now, get to the chicken cordon bleu. Go, Shirley. No reason to put an onion on that. That's not even a type of sandwich. It requires an onion. Wrong again.
What kind of onion now?
Come on.
This is what time it was like diced white onion,
Oh, there's
which I
no
was able
onions
to
on that.
remove.
Is this somebody that hates the show?
Has to be.
maybe.
And
I
like
think somebody's
knows our-
trying to kill you.
Yes, this
I
is
don't
a
know.
murder
There's no
plot.
onions on a
This is what
chicken
I think.
cordon
I
bleu.
think the cold station's messy. I think there were white onions in the lettuce. And
Oh, maybe it was lettuce.
no, I tested it.
Maybe it's just the white part of the
you
lettuce.
Send it back
Dog
to
is
the
that?
lab.
And you know what sucks?
Yeah, it's like the
You
rind of the lettuce.
You just verbalized my internal lie I told myself.
Oh,
I
maybe
go,
it's
oh, you know what? It's probably just real crunchy lettuce. I'm going to go ahead and eat this anyway. Ate the chicken cordon bleu sandwich, immediately got ill.
Oh.
It's fine.
But
Whatever.
before the illness.
Before the illness, would it
Was it
taste
good?
good?
Sandwich was good.
Yeah.
Chicken cordon bleu was good. The bread was barely discernible from Jimmy John's.
So it's like grilled chicken, ham, and Swiss?
Yeah, it was like Swiss, grilled chicken, ham, and but the chicken was like chopped chicken. So it was probably the chicken Philly stuff. So it was pretty good. Had all the toppings.
Mustard?
Had it all. Mustard, mayo, pickles, onions I didn't ask for, lettuce. I feel like the guy was just like, I can't believe this guy's even in here. Just run it through the garden. Don't even ask him. Because it said on there you got the choice on one of the sandwiches to have grilled mushrooms. I saw none. There were no grilled mushrooms anywhere. There was no mushrooms
Oh, really?
in that building.
The mushrooms are great.
I'm sure they are. And then I got my cup of fries, and I don't know if this has ever happened to you guys, but it is annoying. You ever get dinky fries? Where it's like it must have been the bottom of the bag.
What?
All the fries were an inch or less long.
No
Itty-bitties?
way.
So it was just a cup of like
Nubs.
nubbins, fried nubbins. You
What?
can't you
Yeah.
can't. I had to get a fork.
The ones that fell to the
They're
bottom.
so short you can't dunk them.
The ones that
The short
fell to
kings.
the ones that fell to the bottom after the rush of people who got fries, they got the bigger ones.
Yeah.
Yep. So I got
That's
a big.
crazy.
You got the rejects.
When
But
I-
can I say this though? Sometimes those little bite-sized things, you just you just pop them in your mouth.
Yeah, but
through
they're
the bag.
good along with the other ones.
But here's why it annoyed me. I wanted to eat some on the way home.
Oh, so you can do a
So
little
I'm
finger
doing
fry.
a bag grab.
Yeah.
And I'm getting in there and I'm getting these little nubbins out and just getting pissed the whole drive home. I'm like, what's with these nubbins? Penn Station. And I got home and I'm like, all right, I'm going to put them on a plate, get them. I'm going to put them in the microwave for like 10 seconds just to get them back to.
Oh, now
And when I dumped,
sogged.
oh, dude, when I dumped the cup and took it off, it was like dog foods. The fries stayed.
Oh no.
They were so greasy, they stayed in
Why
the.
don't you air fry it?
I don't have an air fryer yet, man. I barely have a couch.
I gotta buy you an air
He's
fryer.
buying a. What are you buying?
Rafe.
You're buying all sorts of crap right now.
Give me an air fryer, man.
I'm buying you an air fryer.
Get daddy
You
an
put
air
those in the
fryer,
air
dog.
fryer. Those are a new life.
Air fryer, it should just
Here's
be
the
called a
thing.
man oven because all you guys just everything's air fried.
Well,
Like, and I'm not bitching about it. It's
if you
like,
bring home fries from a place, that will give them new life.
It's
I
the
know,
only
but-
way to salvage it.
but men were not this excited about. You could also do that in the oven. I know it takes a little bit longer. You guys, because of the convenience, my husband every meal he makes, the air fryer
They
comes
won't
out.
It was not the same in the oven.
You know what it is? It makes them feel like scientists. We're like, we're
I
doing
guess.
we're frying
There's
with
more
air,
knobs on
boys.
We're doing it ourselves.
You guys love a
Frying with
knob.
air. So
Back to you.
overall, I trust you. This Penn Station did not deliver the goods that
No.
you had talked about.
It's a disaster. I think I prefaced that a little bit yesterday. I talked about how it's wet and it seems dirty all the time, but it's like a good cousin that you know has like good intentions, but it's always in a foul mood. But you trust them with the grill. Sometimes they'll spill things in there you don't want in there, maybe a drug or two or something. But for the most part, they'll come out and they'll cook you something real nice.
Well, so don't let the one experience.
Yeah.
I
Ruin
just
it.
wanted to say I'm open to. I'm not ready to say.
Are you open to go back?
I'm open to a McAllister's, and I'm open to a Jersey Mike's, and I'm open to what was the other one I've never been to? There was a third.
Firehouse.
Firehouse.
So Firehouse and Jersey Mike's, I will say, they're super
All
consistent.
right, so check Penn Station off.
Checking
Done.
Penn Station. I'm giving Penn Station a C+.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Wow, still.
That's gracious.
Because the chicken cordon bleu sandwich was good, and I like the Jimmy John's bread, and I like that they're not hiding, that they're just ripping Jimmy John's bread off.
What? Jimmy John?
I
Penn
think
Station was
you got
before
some-
Jimmy
something
John's.
happened to you in a Jimmy John's, dude. Who touched you in a Jimmy John's?
Show us on the bread where you were
Because
touched.
that bread is not any different.
You're crazy. It's one step closer to St. Louis bread, for sure.
All right.
Hey, we have the GM of the Sunset Hills Penn Station checking in. He says, Rafe, come see him.
All right, dude.
Yeah, and maybe
I'm
they're all
telling you,
different.
the one on Airport Road is incredible. They always usually end up with free fries or something extra, and it's awesome.
That's great.
There
Yeah,
we
this-
go. Rafe,
this-
you have an invite to the Sunset
That is
Hills
so nice.
Penn Station.
This olive one is a disaster, but 3 out of 4 times is great.
I love that you're doing a sandwich tour of all these fake sandwich shops, and you got to go to Good Sense because somebody brings it up again. Like, we don't know what they're doing in there.
I went to a Good Sense, and I wouldn't be honest with you, I didn't feel safe. I felt
This is the one at Page and Ashton?
Yeah,
the one
there's
right by
something up.
Victory and Town and Country,
Oh,
which
okay.
I thought, like, oh, Town and Country, this is a safe neighborhood. Oh, no, brother.
By the way,
It's not a Good Sense anymore.
who
either.
said
Who said what?
Sunset Hills Penn Station. It's a female GM, by the way, just so you know. Somebody said go see him.
Well, who said
Oh, it's a
that?
But you
girl.
did.
Oh,
Me?
You said
Yeah.
that.
I
It
don't
was
know.
you.
Well, who said that?
Wait,
I did not.
So,
the ladies
Not.
are taking
You
care of
ridiculous
you.
not.
person.
All right.
ma'am, I will be in to see you, and I will say the workers were very nice. It wasn't on them. I mean, they did put onions on some that didn't require onions. But that's fine.
Almost killed you.
Hey, went
Almost
above
killed
and
me.
beyond.
All right, let's do crap on celebrities. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
And we begin with this. The trailer for Green Day's upcoming film Nimrods is out. And of course, this film is following these young, aspiring musicians as they embark a cross-country journey to pursue the dream that leads them to believe that they're opening for Green Day.
I watched the trailer. Did you see it? Did you watch it?
I did. And you know what? It reminded me a lot of Detroit Rock City.
It did.
Yeah.
That was exactly my thought.
Here is the audio from the trailer. I know it's audio.
I like that movie.
I love Detroit Rock City. So it's going to be that type of
Edward
journey.
Furlong, yes.
Okay.
All right, here's Green Day, the Nimrods trailer.
We just wanted to give you this. That's our demo. Anal OG dogs? No, it's analog dogs. Is that your phone number on there? Yeah. We just met Green Day. Liars. Put the ladder back up, Tommy. Is this the anal dogs? You're not gonna believe this. Trey Cole called what? He loved our demo. He invited us to LA to open for them on New Year's. Can I take your car?
No, because you don't have a license.
Come on! Well, how are we getting her there? We're taking Wayne's car.
All right, so the whole thing is, their band, they find they spot Green Day at a restaurant, they hand their demo over, they invite them to open up for them on New Year's, and they got to get to the gig.
Yes, and they got to steal cars, and
They got to get to
very
the
similar.
gig.
So this will be, and so as you heard, like the guys of Green Day, they're in the movie as well. And from what I understand, it's a little bit of a story. It's kind of like they're telling the story of their journey of being musicians and how like they became who they are through the eyes of these kids that want to open for them. I'm excited about it. It looks cute. It will premiere on August 14th.
Are you going to go see The Odyssey?
Oh,
That
yeah.
comes out soon.
Oh, yeah.
I will as well.
I was gauging the family because I wanted to go on that Thursday.
You want to see the IMAX?
I want to see the IMAX. I have to see the IMAX. Remember the last time Nolan did something with the Omnimax at the Science Center? I saw
Yeah.
that.
That's cool.
It was Dunkirk. Holy smokes. So I want to see it, but I was gauging the family. I was like, yo, who's coming with me? Because the tickets are absurd, man. They're like $35.
Take your
or something.
favorite
You
child.
only, you only
Yeah.
want the kids that are interested.
Yeah, like if you don't show an absolute interest, you ain't going. So I think I'm gonna do that IMAX on Thursday.
When does it come out?
July 17, 16, July. It's in
Next
July.
month sometime.
What's the runtime on that?
It's going to be long.
Just under 3 hours, I think.
2 hours and 52 minutes.
Yeah. Movies are 3 hours long.
Wow.
I'm
Wow.
so thrilled.
It'll be good though. I imagine. Hope.
I don't want a Nolan film under 2.5 hours.
Do you not?
No.
That one movie with Denzel's kid,
Tenet. I've rewatched
that was a
it.
tad too long.
I've rewatched it 2 or 3 times now, and
It's his worst.
It's
his worst
By far.
It's his
Christopher
worst.
Nolan's
Christopher
worst?
Nolan. It is his worst of the movies.
He went too far down the. I'm dissecting the concept of time.
I really liked it the last time I saw it, and I took times and I took the time and I was like making notes and different things. But I'm a nerd.
Of all his movies, that's probably the worst, right?
That got all sorts of Oscar
Tenet.
nods, didn't it?
People don't understand Christopher.
No?
Christopher and I are like best friends.
I mean, there has to be a worse, I guess. If there has to be a worse.
Can you imagine if Christopher Nolan's like, Moon, I want you to score one of my movies?
Oh my God!
Would you do that?
Are you out
Is
of
that like your,
No, he
your
would
director?
say no.
I mean, that's a lot. I mean, that would be huge. That'd be
would say-
intense.
I'm
You
sorry, I
gotta-
politely decline.
Can I call
decline.
Hans Zimmer and ask for some tips?
Yeah.
You have to score the movie, but it is a Godsmack biopic.
Yeah. It's about Sully.
You doing it or you not doing it?
I'm jumping at that opportunity.
Okay. Oh,
Because
no.
how easy would that be? Every song has a way as a lyric in there.
All right, here is Christopher Nolan's movies ranked. Number 12 is Tenet. The last.
Yeah, listen.
And number
if-
one
if there
is?
has
The
to be a
Dark
worse.
Knight Rises, Insomnia,
Okay, and so-
Following, Interstellar,
What was his first one?
Dunkirk, Oppenheimer, The Prestige, The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Prestige is my favorite still.
The Dark Knight, that's the one with Heath Ledger.
Mm-hmm.
Batman Begins, Memento, and what's number 1?
Interstellar.
No,
Prestige.
No, that was
Interstellar.
number 7.
Interstellar was number
6.
8.
Oh, these people are stupid.
Number 1 is Inception.
Oh,
Inception.
yes. Look at the little top.
Prestige.
I'm so
Which was
confused
the
about that
first
movie.
time he started to explore how time and dreams is different.
And relativity. And,
yes, like relativity. And then Interstellar,
fate.
he took it one step
Memento was a
further.
time one, too.
Yeah.
Memento was a
Memento
He's
was
Dr. Time,
memory.
dude.
Memento
Memory
was memory.
time.
Yeah. Did you like Memento?
You loved it.
Yeah, me too.
Let me write on myself a lot. Cool. The Rolling Stones have followed up the news with their collaborations with FIFA for their new album Foreign Tongues by doing the same with Marvel. This is kind of interesting.
This is weird.
It is weird. I gotta say, I don't care about this at all. Like, I'm excited about Foreign Tongues, the record, because it's like the last album to feature Charlie Watts. We're gonna have Chad Smith on that, as well as The Cure's Robert Smith, Paul McCartney.
I saw this. I'm like, oh, man, this is a Taylor Swift move here.
It is. It also kind of reminded me of Kiss. I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, you guys don't
The
need
Rolling
to be...
Stones.
Right. You don't need to be doing all this extra stuff. So essentially what they're doing is they're printing vinyl records of Foreign Tongues on red vinyl, and then each of the covers is going to have a different superhero kind of holding up the Rolling Stones' tongue. So like Spider-Man, Captain America, Wolverine, Thor, and the Hulk. You could get a custom cover.
So it's different variants, a la Taylor Swift.
Yes. But people will collect all.
I know.
Stones fans are nuts, so I'll have to get my mother this for her birthday.
No.
I'm not into it though, just because I don't need Marvel to intercept the Rolling Stones. They're superheroes on their own. They don't need this, in my opinion. A potential revival of the sitcom from the 90s, Home Improvement, remains in limbo. Tim Allen citing ongoing personality conflicts among all the former cast members as a key obstacle, as well as Zach is like in and out of jail all the time.
Well, it's the kids. The two of the kids don't act. The other one's in jail.
Right.
Yeah, one of them's been wife beaten or something, right?
He is currently incarcerated.
Yeah, Zach is in jail.
The older brother.
Well, one of the three namers.
Zachary Ty
there's-
Bryan.
Yeah,
There's who's the
There's
other one?
Jonathan Taylor Thomas,
JTT.
Yeah,
which I
yeah.
can't wait to
JTT
see.
Who
was
does?
the-
He doesn't act anymore.
He was the front runner of the three namers.
Had great hair. Zachary Ty Bryan, who is serving a 16-month prison sentence, and then Tara Noah Smith, who's the youngest brother who nobody cared about. If he's the only one, this is not going to go well. I'm sorry, the youngest
Mark,
brother cannot
right?
hold everybody together
Mark.
in that family.
Yeah, Mark.
Yeah, he got the puberty curse. A lot of the
Yes.
younger siblings on sitcoms often fall victim to the puberty curse, where like they're the cute kid on the show for the first 2 seasons, and then puberty hits him real hard, and then he's like 7 feet tall.
And it's
He
weird.
got like way taller than everybody. He was taller
Yeah,
than
yeah.
Tim Allen, and he was just like,
Yeah.
they're like, let's make him a goth kid. Let's put some eyeliner on him and make him a weirdo. See if that plays.
What happened to JTT? He make enough money on Lion
yeah,
King
he
and all
was-
that he
Oh,
just
man.
invested well? And he said, I'm done with this?
His Teen Beat magazine shoots alone. I spent so much money on that
He doesn't
kid.
do
Buying
anything
when
anymore.
he was like my heartthrob in the 90s. Good
He
Lord.
Hakuna Matata right on out.
Oh yeah, he was Simba. But in good news for TV, excuse me.
Whoa.
Take a drink of
And
water.
you know what? To be honest, he aged pretty well.
He aged pretty well, right?
Look at that. I mean, he looked like he could go either direction. And he
Show me him. Bring him to the screen.
kind of a good-looking 43-year-old.
He's adorable still. Gosh
He's got
damn
a young
it.
face.
He does.
He's 43.
He looks like a little indie guy that I would date in the early aughts.
He could honestly still play a high schooler.
He could.
He was so
He's
cute
cute
back then
kid.
too. Well, in good news, Jonathan Scott, known for HGTV's Property Brothers, is reportedly transitioning to a daytime television talk show pilot at CBS.
Is he the one with Zooey Deschanel?
One of them is. Yeah,
of
one of the
them
brothers. The proposed show is going to inspire audiences for lifestyle tips, expert advice, and celebrity interviews, blending entertainment with practical advice. Jonathan Scott.
Jonathan.
I don't know what you call it. The whatever, with like Zooey Deschanel and that guy showing their house off.
Oh, yeah.
And beautiful, but I got to be honest, a little up its own ass. Like, they're so eccentric that
I
I
know.
was like, okay,
Great bangs, great glasses.
great. But when they started showing the house and talking about all the things in the house, I was like, okay.
Is she
You've gone up your own ass with your design stuff.
Does she date the one that's the realtor or the one that fixes stuff?
I think the realtor.
The realtor, I think.
Hey, by the way, that picture that we found that it looks like darn good in, that was 2013. I think we all looked pretty damn good in 2013.
What does it look like now? Show me 2026.
Not as...
She is dating or married to Jonathan Scott, who's having this TV show.
So he's the realtor.
Yes.
He's human.
okay.
He-
All right.
He's human. He looks like us.
Oh,
All right.
Whoops.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay.
Tapping out.
I'll feel better. I feel better.
Oh, he really, from 2013 to now, he had the Haley Joel Osment makeover.
JTP come back.
He got big, man. And that's from another big-headed man. But
He just looked very greasy in that photo. It wasn't necessarily his weight for
It was
me.
a paparazzi
just,
photo. It was...
Yeah, he's at the store. He looks like me on a Sunday. David Beckman.
David
Baker.
Marklin Baker?
David Mother Effing Beckham is being honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame this Friday. Victoria Beckham will be there. His friend Tom Cruise is expected to attend, but somebody will not be there, and that's Beckham's oldest son, Brooklyn Beckham, despite just living minutes away with his wife, Nicola. So, sources say he is skipping the ceremony because they're having this ongoing Beckham feud. Reports claiming that Brooklyn has been estranged from his parents and his siblings for more than a year. He's already missed all sorts of major family events.
Brooklyn, your father would like you there.
He's missed David's 50th birthday celebration.
But what about your father?
And sources say tensions involve both Brooklyn and Nicola, though the exact cause still remains unclear. A lot of
Apparently it's the mother.
wife is Victoria and Nicola do not like each other, and she has taken Brooklyn
apparently at
away.
the wedding, Victoria made it all about herself.
Yeah, she got all dirty on the dance floor.
Right.
With David Beckham, I think. Or maybe with her
DJ,
son, which
And the
was weird.
DJ shouted at her instead of the bride. It was a whole thing. I was there.
You were there. You made a speech.
Brooklyn Beckham. Also, can I just ask why he's getting a Hollywood Walk of Fame star? The guy's great. I know that he's famous.
I thought the same thing.
What does he have to do with Hollywood?
Well, he
what does
played.
he have to do with movies?
He played in L.A.
Posh
He played in
Spice's
LA.
husband, so...
He was a big part of the LA MLS resurgence, or if you will, growth. I mean, he's played a big part in American entertainment. I would say
But
it
he's
makes
a model
sense.
too.
Honestly, to be honest, I think he makes more sense than half of the people I've seen on that thing.
Yeah, but I feel like to me, the Hollywood Walk of Fame is like movie stars and TV stars, not athletes.
Like, who else?
But models are on there.
They also want people who are willing to do the whole
I get it.
Oh, they got all
song and
sorts of
dance
people.
and
Like-
pay the money.
Like Terry Bradshaw has a Walk of Fame star, Michael Strahan, Muhammad Ali, Billie Jean King.
Well, they got into
Michael
TV, though.
Strahan is on TV.
So
I know, but I think this was before. So, he received his first ever star for sports entertainment category. So it wasn't necessarily what
I
he
don't
did,
know what
but
David Beckham does in movies or...
he's just hot. He's just in our fantasies.
that's what I think. I think it's just a hot
Guys,
guy.
this just in.
Okay.
Zoe Deschanel's with Jonathan Scott, who is the fixer-upper guy.
Oh, excuse me. I get him confused. man.
Drew is the realtor. So just, sorry. Our apologies to the Scott family.
Yeah.
John is the
I'm
hot
sorry.
one, and Drew is the smart one.
Gosh, well, good for her. That actually makes me happier for her because he's like the burly one.
Right.
Yeah, good with the same.
Not the nerd realtor.
Which marriage is this for her? She's been through a feud, right?
This one's been for a while though. She's been married to him for.
Listen, I know nothing about her. I just know
You should, dude.
I just know
She
all
was
the-
married to Death Have Kitty guy.
I know, that's what I was gonna say.
Ben?
I know nothing about her. I just know the heartbreak that guy put into that Kintsugi record, and I'm just like, yeah,
'Cause of her?
screw her, man. You know what I'm saying?
Is transatlanticism about her?
I think that was right before.
Oh,
but that
I love that
Kintsugi
song.
record, brother, the lyrics, I was just like, whoa, man, I know what you're saying, brother. I know
Wow.
what you're saying. I read you. I see you, Ben.
I haven't.
I see you.
I need to dig out and cry this weekend in a little death cab. Haven't done that in a
Why?
while. I don't know, man. Just let it out.
It's good stuff, dude. He's a wonderful lyricist.
He is. Tyler Mane, best known for playing Sabretooth in X-Men, revealed that he has been diagnosed with a rare form of male breast cancer and has begun chemo. He's 59
That's
years
very
old.
rare for a guy to get it.
It is, but I have a friend who I went to college with who I saw whenever I was at the Illinois State thing earlier this year, and my buddy had breast cancer. And he felt lumps on him. So guys, I mean, I know I talked about mammograms all last October because of breast cancer awareness, but guys, make sure you're also feeling your boobs and making sure you don't have lumps because
Peter
he had
Criss
to
had
get
it,
so
too.
many biopsies.
Peter Criss from Kiss.
That's right. Yes.
He had breast cancer.
Well, anyway, I hate this for anyone who's going through it, but Tyler Mane has it right now, and so all the love to him. A third Jump Street movie is finally moving forward. Jonah Hill, Channing Tatum, and Ice Cube are in talks for 24 Jump Street, the long-awaited sequel to 2014's 22 Jump Street.
Those movies are very good.
I've not seen any of those.
Well, the first one is
even the
so
original,
So is the
I've never
second
seen.
one.
Is it?
They're both very good.
The first
they
one came
both
out of
hold up.
nowhere. They were very they were very meta about it. They were making fun of themselves about not having any original ideas.
Yeah.
And it
The
was
second
it was
one's
good.
just as good.
Really? Okay.
They're yeah.
So Rodney Rothman is going to direct. The original filmmakers, Phil Lord, Chris Miller, will produce. And all of the people that I just named, all in talks to return.
Yeah,
so,
Phil Lord and Chris Miller are great. I mean, comedic directors. And Ice Cube come back?
Yep, he's coming back. And I didn't know this because I just have, again, I've never seen the franchise or anything. But 23 Jump Street is supposed to be a wild crossover with Men in Black franchise. So they were trying to do something with Men in Black. Does that make sense to you for seeing that?
That would be funny.
Would it be great? Okay.
That's not happening?
No, there was a script. So I don't know if it's going to happen with this script or if, I don't know.
And then Will atomic bombed himself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. That's actually a really good point. Jeremy Strong is playing Mark Zuckerberg in the new Social Network sequel. Trailer looks pretty intense.
Dude, this looks
Saw this
good.
yesterday. I love Jeremy Strong. And so the trailer dropped yesterday. The movie is called The Social Reckoning, and none other than Jeremy Strong is stepping into the roles of Mark Zuckerberg. Sony is hitting us with it on October 9th in theaters, and it looks like a pressure cooker.
It's an Aaron Sorkin movie, so it's a sequel
does.
to
Did you see the
Social
pictures
Network.
of him? He looks good.
He does look
And
good.
he sounds like him.
Yes.
Whoa.
And he's got that awkward kind of curvy face, that Mitch McConnell face that makes
Kind of
sense.
sounds like a little Kermit the Frog, like kind of like I'm Mark Zuckerberg. I don't know if that's.
I'm excited for
close.
the third. They're doing a third one as well, Bunker Buddies. That's
Oh,
gonna
yes,
be
that'll
like
be
a
really
comedy.
lit.
Yeah,
like
be fun.
apocalyptic comedy.
yeah, where he's stuck in there with some
Bunker
wacky guy.
buddies. And Jeremy Allen White plays a reporter, right?
Yes, he plays Jeff Horwitz, the Wall Street Journal reporter, teaming up to kind of showcase all the secrets of Facebook. Mikey Madison, who was the girl from Anora and Scream, she stars as Frances Haugen, the real-life Facebook engineer who leaked a massive trove of damaging internal documents. And so this is going to be cool. This is a star-studded lineup of really fantastic actors that you don't see too much. I mean, Jeremy Allen White, yes, we've seen him, with the Bear and the Bruce Springsteen thing, but I think he's such a great actor, and this will be really good.
And I mean, he's having his moment.
He's having his moment. Take it.
They say that Jeremy Strong guy is one of these method actors. So if you watch Succession, he's great in that.
He is.
But the old guy hated working
The old
with him,
guy
didn't he?
hated working with him
Well, he was just annoyed.
because he's a dick.
Yeah, his speech he gave about method acting is hilarious. Brian Cox, look it up.
Yes. The Skarsgård have a family group chat that's called the Baldwins, which is hilarious because they're paying an homage because there's so many damn Baldwin brothers that there's so many Skarsgårds, packed house. In fact, there's 8 kids under Stellan Skarsgård. So you got Alexander, Big Little Lies, True Blood, Gustav, who's Floki from the Vikings, Bill, the nightmare-inducing clown from Nosferatu, Valtar, who is, he does some things with Swedish productions back home, Sam, who's 44, who's a rebel, decided to become a doctor in the family.
What an idiot.
And Aisha, who is Stellan's only daughter and former model.
So the Skarsgårds have a group chat. Who's of all the brothers and sisters, who's like the runt of the litter? Like Carl Skarsgård?
Didn't you say Gustav?
Well, Sam is the doctor. Gustav is an actor.
Yeah, but where? Which one does he do? Which one is he?
He's got no credits listed.
Well, from Vikings. He's
Okay, that's a
Floki.
big.
Floki.
Oh, he's a Skarsgård? You're kidding me.
Of course, he's a Skarsgård.
They're everywhere. And it's funny because they were talking about this group chat and how if anybody puts any new thing out, like a new movie or whatnot, everybody just critiques the hell out of it. Like nobody is loving.
I didn't realize that Gustav is the Rafe Fiennes looking one.
He's handsome.
Oh yeah, he's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's got a. Cool
I don't know.
look.
He was a Skarsgård.
Nor did I. I thought he was a.
Of course, he's a Skarsgård.
What's the beekeeper? He looks like the beekeeper guy.
I don't know what he looked like.
I know, man. I'm telling you.
That's pretty cool. You guys got a fun name for your family group chat?
No.
Oh, I do. We change it every now and then. My sister's pretty brutal. Right now it's Tom's in-laws because Jerry called Tim Tom one time, so now it's Tom. And then we have a picture of my mom hung over his crap as the family photo. That's pretty cool.
No. We don't. We should do that.
You should. And you should replace the photo you should embarrass people in your family with the photo.
We do enough stuff that's embarrassing. We don't need to pile on.
All right, well, everybody get your pants ready because here we go. We're going to talk about TV shows from the 80s and movies from the 80s.
Got my list.
Ultimate best vehicles that you saw in these movies that you are still lusting for today.
Movies and TV shows from the 80s.
Yes.
80s only.
Yes, but the cars are not 80s, right? Like some of them are older.
Yeah, most of them will be 70s.
So here we go. We got a top 10 list from Ultimate Classic Rock. They put this list together.
Okay,
so.
and I know all the obvious ones are going to be on there, so I have a whole list of Not so obvious
All right,
ones?
so give one. We'll go around.
Okay, let's see. I have it in categories.
Give me like the show/movie because I'm not as bona fide as you.
Well, I'm going to
guys
start
are.
with this one that I know is not on the list. And I mentioned it earlier. I'm in Teen Wolf mindset right now. And Styles' van, that green van that he...
Okay, that's a cool car, but that's not going to be on the list.
I know, that's
It's
what I'm
not on
saying.
the list.
But it's
Cool
awesome.
car, cool car,
It's awesome.
cool car. Okay.
Yeah. I'm telling you the left of center ones here.
Okay.
All right, Rafe.
I mean, obviously the General Lee will be on here.
It's number 1 from Dukes
Oh,
of
really?
Hazzard. 1969 Dodge Charger, the General
That's
Lee.
number one.
Pimp
That's
car.
number 1.
If you can ignore some problematic paint job, it's a pretty cool car.
Scott, give me another one.
I mean, Ecto's got to be on
Ecto
this
one.
The one's on my list.
Yes, the ambulance, right? So 1959 Cadillac Miller Meteor ambulance from Ghostbusters.
What about
We had a chance to buy one.
number was
but,
That's number 2.
But it was so problematic.
Really?
Yeah, you guys are
with it.
doing great. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
what I've been turning my turn.
okay.
How about this is maybe or maybe not on this list. The the National Lampoon's Vacation Family Truckster.
It
That is
Oh,
number
yeah.
4.
It's called the Wagon Queen Family Truckster.
And it is number 4 on this list.
Number 4.
Congratulations. Yes, you guys are killing it.
Good one.
Moon.
Well, I'm going to go with the old
It's an
Eagle
obscure
5.
movie, but terms from endearment. He drove.
No, I'm going to go with the Winnebago Eagle 5 from Spaceballs.
Spaceballs, not on the
Great
list.
one.
I
Good
mean,
one.
it has wings and flies
Good
through
one.
space.
It's a good
Hold on.
one.
Pretty
It's a
cool. It's
Winnebago.
pretty
It
cool.
is cool.
These are
Rafe?
real. These are all real vehicles.
I'm guessing number 3 will be the car Kit from Knight Rider.
Yeah.
Yep.
Knight Rider, the Pontiac Trans Am, is actually
Yeah.
number 9 on the list.
Ooh, number 9.
But good job.
Scott.
Scott.
All right, here's number 3. A-Team van.
Yes.
The 1983 GMC Vendura,
Okay, we're
What
obviously
number is it, though?
number 8.
we're obviously skipping.
What about Marty McFly's truck?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Marty McFly's, well,
No, they're doing.
No, they're doing the
DeLorean.
Oh, the DeLorean.
so number
DeLorean.
7 is the DeLorean
DeLorean.
DMC-12 from Back to the Future.
So we're still missing number 3?
You're missing 3, 5, 6, and 10.
Show me the Bluesmobile.
The Bluesmobile from Blues Brothers?
Brothers.
No, not on the
How
list.
about the Ferrari from
I think-
Ferris
Whoa,
Bueller's
whoa,
Day Off?
yeah.
Yes,
Not going
so the
anywhere.
Ferrari, the 1961 Ferrari 250 GT California Spider
You skipped
from
Scott.
Ferris
You skipped
Bueller.
Rafe.
That's okay.
Oh,
Okay,
I
Rafe,
thought
go.
we were,
Rafe, go.
Rafe, go.
That's okay. I was going to say the Ferrari. It's no big
You
deal.
were?
No, I wasn't.
Do you want to say another vehicle?
I'm curious if they'll double down on the Trans Ams, but the Trans Am from Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah.
It is not on there.
Was that 80s or 70s?
That was actually a cooler Trans Am than Kit, if you take away all the fact that Kit
Way
had
cooler.
a computer.
Here we go. Ready?
Way
Go.
cooler.
Magnum PI's car.
Yep, number 10 on the list, the Ferrari 308 GTS
was a
for
cool
Magnum
car.
PI, number 10.
Well, if we're
It's a
talking about
sweet
supercars and that kind of thing, what about the Rocky IV Lambo Jalpa?
Great car, not on the list.
What about
You're missing 3 and 6.
Miami Vice, Crockett's Lambo?
No. Go to movies.
Okay, I'm going to go to this movie, and that is Centauri's Star Car from 1984's The Last Starfighter.
No.
No.
All the power. What are you kidding me?
You think that's number 3 or 6 on
You're
this
upsetting
No,
the
of course
queen.
not. But I'm trying to get in my favorite cars. Did you know that like? And I
You
don't
guys
even.
are all out of control. We've skipped Scott.
This was 1984. Did you seen The Last Starfighter?
list? Probably.
Okay, so what they did is they took a Volkswagen, they like covered it in sheet metal, and they tried to make it look like a DeLorean. And it was one of the first uses of like blur
think I
vision and
remember
some
that.
other things. And then in 1985, a year later, Back to the Future comes out with a DeLorean. Did they copy The Last Starfighter? I don't know. Maybe.
Nerd!
Whatever,
Scott, do you have
bro.
one?
Let's see here. Let's go with the. Is there any scary movie ones on here?
Yes.
Then what's it called? Christine.
Yep.
The,
The 1958 Plymouth Fury in Christine is number 3. Good job.
Oh, that's
Scott.
Really?
figured
Yes.
that'd be
Holy
down the
smokes,
list.
dude.
Oh, by the way, over the weekend I got to see 2 gremlins in the flesh, like not the little thing, the Ewok things.
Mogwais?
No, not the Mogwais, but I got to see actually 2
You guys
gremlins.
say AMC Gremlins?
Yes.
Oh,
Where is this?
I was at a remote on Saturday, and up in St. Charles, this new place called oh my gosh, Bench Racers. It's a new kind of like one of those 9 Mile Own Garden types, but small. And it's in the French town of St. Charles. New spot, really cute. And they had a car show out there. 2 freaking gremlins, dude, and they
What?
looked so.
Is one
they
of them
were-
green?
No, they were blue. They were kind of Mirth-mobiled out, and I loved it. I couldn't believe it. I wanted to buy one so bad.
Is the Wayne's World was 1990?
Yeah, so it's not on
Okay.
this list.
Give us number 6.
What
Number
about-
6, I'll give.
I
Go
have
ahead.
a guess.
Go ahead,
Go.
please.
Little known, not one of his more popular movies, but cool car, Clint Eastwood's Pink Cadillac from the movie Pink Cadillac.
No.
Is the
can I-
Batmobile number?
No.
How about Mad Max?
No.
Car
What about the EM50 urban assault vehicle from Stripes?
Nope, you're all out. It was the Porsche 944 in 16 candles. That is number 6.
Oh, no way to have
Jake.
gotten that.
What about Cousin Eddie's RV? I had a whole RV segment. What about the freaking motorcycles, the Kawasaki KZPs from Chips?
No, these are cars.
Just cars only. That'll be next week
Cars
on
only.
the Rizzuto
Okay.
Show.
Cars
that's
only.
not
What else
fun.
you got?
The Fall Guys GMC Sierra. You know, I got a soft
Yeah, I
spot
know.
for that thing.
You guys did pretty good, though. You got most of them.
Yeah.
So good on you guys.
All right, birthdays.
All right, birthdays. Let me find them. The birthdays. People celebrating oh my gosh, dude. People celebrating a birthday today. We start with Caitlin Nakin. That is Enid on The Walking Dead. She's 27. Sadie Robertson from Duck Dynasty is 29. Ivana Baquero. She is in the Shannara Chronicles, but you may know her when she was younger in Pan's Labyrinth,
Oh,
that
yes.
Del Toro movie.
That thing freaks me out.
Yeah, that's a cool movie. She's 32. Claire Holt, Rebecca from Vampire Diaries and the originals, is 38. Shia LaBeouf is not dealing with anything right now. He's just quietly living life at 40. Joshua Jackson is 48. Peter Dinklage is 57. Dr. Mehmet Oz is 66. Hugh Laurie is 67. Joe friggin' Montana, Hall of Famer, 49er quarterback, and yes, Chiefs quarterback as well. He's 70 years old today. Greta Van Susteren is 72. Graham Russell from Air Supply is 76. Frank Beard from 77 from ZZ Top is 77. And Adrienne Barbeau, the 1980s sex symbol. We were talking about a few of those earlier. She is 81 years old today.
All right, today's porno birthday is Kimberly Gates, and today's birthday girl has been in 115 fine films, including Barefoot Confidential 80, Bickering Barmaids in Bondage, Bushy Bunnies, Down the Hatch 27, Helpless Heroines in Bondage, Kittens and Cougars 3, Sexual Gymnastics, Stripped Down and Tickled All Over, and who could forget her role in 2012's Soft Souls, Tasty Toes. Kimberly Gates is 35 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back with some of your emails, and we'll talk to Chris Kerber. Don't forget, on Sunday, a night at the Rizzlies, Arsenal BG Ballpark. It's a Gateway Grizzlies game. It's a 5:30 game time. Clonvis will be singing the national anthem, and we'll be taking over all the entertainment stuff. It's going to be fun. First pitch off. Take me out to the ball game. Moon's going to race somebody in the outfield.
I'm going to beat somebody out in the outfield.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
Yeah,
Bring
it's
it
gonna
on.
Be fun. It's going to be fun. A portion of all ticket and T-shirt sales will benefit two great causes: Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital and St. Jude. A night at the Rizzlies Sunday with the Rizz Show and the Gateway Grizzlies. Get your tickets. All the info at 1057thepoint.com.
Let's hope you don't end up like Bubble Boy at the last baseball event we did.
Yeah, I know.
Oh God!
Yeah, don't do that.
Well, no,
Was
he's-
that what it was? He was in a bubble, right?
He was in a bubble, yeah, and he did a flip and
Broke
snapped his
shattered
leg.
his ankle. Yeah,
$100.
no, we're good. You know what's so funny? I think there were a couple instances after that where we were offered to do that. I think the Blues wanted to do it, like during.
Well, remember we did it.
did it once,
We did
yeah.
it.
Did that once,
and
and
I
that
got
didn't
my.
go well.
I broke my toe.
Yeah.
I got my butt.
I think they offered it for this too, and I'm like, we're never doing that again.
Yeah,
That's
Don't-
it.
I can't
no
be in a bubble.
Boy activities ever again. All right, what are we celebrating today? We're celebrating it's today's Corn on the Cob Day.
Fantastic.
Oh, good.
Oh, lovely.
I do not like corn on the cob.
Why?
I hate when it gets stuck in between your teeth. I'm
That's
out.
part of the glory, though, man. You got to find it the next day.
Oh, is it?
It's like it's like a day after snack.
Yeah, you find it the next day in your tooth and somewhere else too. It's pretty neat.
Oh God, don't even get me started.
God, I was.
Rizz does it long ways. That's why he does it.
Oh yes.
You know,
I
you
do it
could
in
No one ever
silence.
taught him how to do it.
Alone. I eat corn on the cob by myself.
you ever do like the shaving down of the corn?
Yeah, that's what.
Oh,
If we
yeah.
have corn on the
Yeah.
cob at home, that's what I do. I cut it.
I learned that a couple of years ago because I was raised by Hoosiers, and then I met somebody with actual decency, and they're like, you can do this, and
You
I
take
thought,
like a butter knife and
yeah, you just take all the corn off the cob.
cool, man. Not in my America.
You ever,
man.
you ever eat corn on the cob with somebody, and then after they just keep going?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, no more of that. It is National German Chocolate Cake Day.
Oh.
Okay. National Pizza Margarita Day. It's also National Say Hi Day.
Okay, hi.
Like Say Hi Day. And it really makes you wonder, when did we all stop talking to each other?
Not me. I'm talking to people all the time. And also, I was at the West County Mall yesterday, and this lovely woman walked by me, and we made eye contact. And then she said to me, "I love your outfit." And I said,
Oh, she did?
you.
Like,
just out of nowhere.
wow.
And she wasn't coming on to me or nothing. It was just passing by, like, woman to woman, hello, and it made my whole day. So thank you to her.
You walk down the street, you get into an elevator, or you stand in line for coffee, and what does everybody do? They stare at their phones.
So sad.
They stare at their phones.
Well, people like you tell us not to talk to each other.
I know.
Stop this. You've ruined society. This show has ruined parts of society.
Somebody at
Stop talking to people.
somebody at the Jamie Rivers pool party, the handyman guy that was wearing his shirt, just walked up to me and goes, "You know who you remind me of?" And I go,
Here we go.
Here we go.
He goes, "The dude. You got a real the dude energy."
Oh,
and I go,
Jeff
"You know what?
Lebowski?
That's a good one. I'll take that."
The dude abides.
Yeah. I go, I abide by that, my handyman.
So he said he reminds you, or you remind
It
him
wasn't
of-
quite a stranger interaction, but like we definitely didn't know each other, and that was the first thing he said to me. So that was nice.
You know, some people say a simple hello can completely turn somebody's bad day around.
What about a no thanks,
Haven't-
no time?
Well,
That's not as
I
effective.
gave one of those out yesterday.
You did?
Yeah. He was,
To who?
listen, I was busy.
whom?
Who did you do it to?
I was very busy.
You said no thanks, no time to somebody
Yes, I did.
who wanted to interact with you.
Kind of. I was having. I was on a conference call, and I was waiting for somebody that they gave me a 6-hour window to wait for somebody
Okay.
for a quote, and I had just met with somebody else. I mean, it was like constant just meetings and talking to people. And all of a sudden, doorbell rings. Dogs are going crazy. I'm on this call. I'm like, oh no.
solicitor.
I'm like, oh no, it's the guy here for the quote, you know, because they tell you we'll be here between 11 and 5.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I got to run up there. And I run up and I open the door. And the guy goes, hey man, what's going on?
No thanks,
No
no
thanks.
time.
No time.
And I go, are you the tree guy? And he goes, no, bro. What pest control do you use? And I go,
Is this the guy? This is the guy that came to my house on the one scooter, I bet. That's
Yes.
exactly how he talked.
He was on a scooter.
Was he a skinny dude with black hair?
Yes. And I go,
We got the same
Get
guy.
off my
dude,
property.
I go, oh man, sorry, no thanks, no time.
This is the guy that asked me, he's like, I assume you're the master of the house.
Get out of here.
It's got to be the same guy. It's got to be the same guy. I go.
You're stacked, bro.
I literally said, I'm sorry, I don't have time for this. No thanks, no time. And he goes, well, just wait, bro. And I go, I couldn't believe he said, just wait, bro. So I
Just
said,
wait, bruh.
I said, man,
Did he get on his one-wheel scooter, sadly, and roll away?
I go, no soliciting. And I shut the door and he goes, there's no sign, buddy.
Oh, get out of here.
Through the door. So through the door, I was running back to the conference call, which I had put on mute for a second. And I go, I'm not your buddy. That's all I did. And then I felt bad about it the whole day. I told Mallory, I was like, I felt bad. I kind of
Well, I'm excited about saying hi to this guy, Mr. Chris Kerber.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning. What'd you tell
up, dude?
Mallory?
I told her that I felt bad, that I no thanks, no time this guy. And then I yelled at him like a dad, like a grandpa.
A solicitor. Moon yelled at a solicitor yesterday.
Listen, I don't feel bad at all. I don't think you should. I like that. I try to be nice, but sometimes you're like, really, it's 9:00 on a Sunday morning and you're knocking on the door.
That's unacceptable.
You kind of earn it.
I feel bad because it is a human-to-human interaction, and I kind of listen. First of all, he went about it all wrong. You're half my age. Don't come at me like I'm your bro. And I hate to sound like my dad, but don't buddy me, don't bro me, don't chief me, don't any of that kind of stuff. Like, just talk to me like a professional that's trying to sell me something. And that turned me off real bad. But I literally didn't have time. I was on the phone and some other things, and I just said, no thanks, no time.
Well, listen, Chris, today is National Say Hi Day, and I'm encouraging everyone to
that's good.
just talk to a stranger
hi, guys.
today.
Hey, man, what's up, dog?
As I mentioned, Chris, a simple hello can completely turn somebody's bad day around, unless that hello is followed by, give me your wallet.
Listen, it's one of the great things I think about being in the Midwest is when you say hi to somebody, you're walking down the street or something like that. To your point of human interaction, Moon, it's a great way of looking at it because I turn around and like I kind of look at, like, by the end of the day, what did I do to make at least one person's day better? You know, and some days you fail, you know, some days you succeed, but yeah, simply opening a door, you know, maybe buy the coffee for the car behind you in the drive-thru, whatever it is, but just do something.
Are you a talk to somebody, a complete stranger type of person? Like if you're in line at the you know, the coffee place, if you get into an elevator with somebody.
Okay, I'm a big people person, as you guys know,
Sure.
right? I would definitely say I'm less than I was pre-COVID, right? But no, I'm not one of those like I don't mind talking to somebody if the conversation is a good one. But for me, like the one that'll drive me nuts is, let's say you're kind of in line, you know, for whatever. Let's say a coffee at this point in time. So you're in line for a coffee, and someone goes, "Oh, geez, this line's taking forever." Okay, I don't have time to have I don't want to have a conversation with you just so you could gripe about a line, you know, things like that. So if somebody's got a logo on a shirt that I think is cool, or there's some fun, enjoyable conversation to be had, I'm all for it.
Listen, Chris, let's talk about the humidity. I mean, strangers, please just go up to any one of us and let's talk about the weather. Let's go.
Yeah, no thanks.
I'm also
thanks.
Listen, I'm very shy. I'll be honest with you. I'm very shy. I'm a shy person.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Listen, and what a lot of people out there may not understand is like when you guys are on the air for 4 hours, the energy that it takes and what you do to bring it in, and it's very natural for you guys, obviously, but it's there. There are sometimes you're like, no, I don't. Sometimes the interaction is actually in a decompression mode, but at the same time,
sure,
there's like, holy cow, just be nice. I mean, it's the old Dalton, you know, double deuce, just be nice.
Well, are we becoming a dangerously antisocial society because of our smartphones?
I think so. Yeah. I absolutely. Look, when you drive your kids home from a soccer practice and and you're doing carpool and all four of them are on the phone rather than talking, something's not right.
Right. That's wild, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing at the Rizz house. You know, as soon as they get in the car, the
here's
phones
one.
come out.
So check this out and see if you guys where you guys are at, because I just made this comment. So I'm up in Des Moines, Iowa. Our AFA Ruffians team has made the second round of the President's Cup soccer tournament. So we're up here. And by the way, our head coach Lexi Sutter, her husband Brian, they are massive Rizz Show fans.
Hey, shout out to Lexi and Brian.
What's up?
Yeah.
Good luck, guys.
So they are
No time.
I was just actually with them, and I'm like, "Ooh, got to go do the Rizz Show," and you should have seen their eyes light up. Like, so they love you guys. But there was a lot of nasty weather kind of blowing through Iowa yesterday. So his parents were driving up, and we even had to pull over. And like we came up in the morning because we grabbed some of the kids, and they're going into their junior year. So we took them up to tour, Iowa State, just give them an idea of a college tour. And but one of the moms that got in at like 2 a.m, like, their app, because of the weather, started taking them down instead of staying on the highways, some 2-lane roads, things like that. And I'm like, man, we've gotten to the point where we trust our phones more than we trust our instinct in some cases. Like, if you're in something like that, stay on the populated road.
Yeah, well, that's how people drive into rivers. They're like, well, it's telling me to turn right, so it must be correct. It's it's Waze. It's telling me, and next thing you're driving down a boat ramp. And your car's floating down the Missouri River.
That happens.
We've all been there.
Yeah. So here's the question for you: are you the kind that when you're going someplace, like, do you, even if you use Waze or Apple Maps or whatever, right?
Yeah.
When you're going someplace, like, what I do is, like, I look at the entire route. I familiarize myself with the entire route, just so I have a little bit of an idea before we get on the road. Or you just, no, I'm getting in the car and just following the directions.
I'm following the directions.
I'm following them until I have an issue, and then I'm like, and then I'll see if there's an alternate route. I do that pretty often. Like if you hit traffic or
hopefully
you're going into an area you don't want to go.
Hopefully it tells you to go around the traffic.
Well, sometimes Apple Maps doesn't.
You're not a Waze girl?
No, I'm not. I'm an Apple Maps girl.
What do you have against Waze?
It's not automatically downloaded on my phone is what I have against it.
Okay.
Oh, you don't like downloading things on your phone?
So the fact that you have to download it?
Well, no,
Waze tells you, like people are on there. They tell you where police are hiding, where things are like. I think Waze to me has been kind of far more accurate than Apple Maps.
And I'm a participator too. I'm like, oh, I see a police officer.
Scotty R.
I see a police officer, click police, boom.
What? You're a narc,
There's
dude.
a car on the side of the road, boom, hazard, yes.
Well, because it takes a community for it to work.
That's right, Chris.
It does take a community.
It
That's so
does. It
true.
really does.
That's what life's all about.
Chris, we're officially entering the hockey dead zone before the draft.
Yeah.
And what are the big summer vacation plans for the Kerber family? Are we going anywhere?
We are going back again. My wife's from Pittsfield, Massachusetts, so we're going to go up there. This weekend's soccer tournament may determine whether or not they go play for a national title in a few weeks. So we'll see how this one goes. It could impact that, but we'll do Massachusetts, and we just haven't decided whether we're going to drive up to. Now, I've never been up to. Well, I've been through northern Maine on a bus ride when I was doing games in the minor leagues, and we drove up to the Canadian Maritimes, but never been up there. So we've got some friends up near Bangor, Maine. So we may pop up there for a few days.
Oh, summer in Maine.
But
That
that's
sounds
about it.
lovely.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Stanley Cup final, Chris, because Game 5's tonight. Vegas and Carolina. The series has been an absolute circus. Every game has featured a multi-goal comeback. For a casual fan who usually thinks hockey is a 2-1 defensive grind, how shocking has this 5-4 high-scoring track meet been?
Man, we haven't seen a game like we haven't seen a series like this in so long. A Stanley Cup final. I mean, Carter Hart. The team is tied 2-2. He's the goaltender for the Vegas Golden Knights. The team is tied 2-2 in the series, so it's now a best of 3. And he's the first goaltender in the history in Stanley Cup final history that's allowed 4 or more goals in each of the first 4 games of a series of a Stanley Cup final. Like that's a stat that you're going, why is he still in net? Well, I mean, it's just the way the series has been. And
right.
I don't. The biggest thing in this series to me is one. The heart of these teams to battle back from deficits. There's been at least a 2-goal deficit erased in 3 of the 4 games. But the other aspect of it is neither team has gotten that big game-changing save at the right moment to hold on to it, those leads. And that's been a big part of it. But from a fan standpoint, viewership has been through the roof.
Yeah,
it's been fun to watch. It's been a fantastic series because you have 2 teams that play full throttle, that play a good style, that play a heavy checking style, that a physical style, and they can also shoot and score. It's been awesome.
Well, the crazy stat here is the goaltending is so bad. The goaltending save percentage in this series is the lowest the league has seen since 1973. So it's almost like these teams are playing video game hockey right now, and the goalies are on vacation already,
which is exciting.
Well, listen, it is exciting and it's great, and honestly, this is also one time where I just got to give credit to the offensive players on these teams. They're that good, and some of these shots have also been fantastic. Like I haven't looked at a whole lot of goals going in and like, oh my gosh, guys, this guy's awful. He's missing everything. He's swinging and missing on everything. Like you're not making those comments, Rizz, very often on this. So like that's also kind of what makes it pretty good. But now that the Stanley Cup Finals are best of 3, I mean, it's intense. It's been a spectacular series, and it's a reminder. Even though the Blues have been to the pinnacle, that was now 6-7 years ago. It shows you the level that it takes to play to go win a Stanley Cup. Man, is that hard.
Carolina is a strong home favorite tonight. Now, the big news closer to home is Steve Ott just signed a 2-year extension to stay as head coach of the AHL team in Springfield. So Ott mentioned he actually took his name out of the running for a couple NHL head coaching jobs because he wanted to stay patient and run his own training camp. So how huge is this for the Blues organization to keep a guy with his energy in the system to develop these young guys?
Yeah, well, we acquired Steve Ott as a player, and then he joined the coaching staff in 17. And so we know that then everybody knows, he's been in the community so long. He's got a lot of friends and family. His kids were growing up here.
We see him at the hockey rink all the time up in Chesterfield.
Yeah, from a listener standpoint, I know that there's people listening that know Steve well too. So the cool part about this is there's a great interest in his coaching career because people are just so much fans of the person, right? He had interviewed for other NHL jobs over the last couple of years because of his nice reputation. The Blues won a cup. He's been a good coach. He, in my opinion, is probably the best face-off coach in the National Hockey League in terms of how he was coaching centermen. So the problem he had, though, when he was interviewing for jobs is he couldn't answer any questions from a standpoint of, as a head coach, I did this, right?
Right.
And, so it was going to take someone just to say, yeah, but you're good enough, you'll figure it out, you're hired. When the Blues had an opportunity to move him to Springfield, and he took that was a big step for him. And then, of course, he had some really good success.
Yeah.
There's no surprise that there's a team or two that said, hey, we want to talk to you. It tells you what he thinks about the job now, that he said, no, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to sign a 2-year deal. I want to run my own camp. He wants to figure some of those things out before he ends up in the National Hockey League. But I think one thing is very clear. It is only a matter of time before Steve Ott is a head coach in the National Hockey League. From a Blues standpoint, it's fantastic. You know the coach really well. You know the person really well. You know the style really well. His relationship with Jim Montgomery and Alex Steen is for thoroughly connected. So really deep behind the scenes, it's a really good thing organizationally for the Blues from a consistency standpoint as they continue to develop players.
So the NHL is rolling out the year-end awards, and our very own Jimmy Snuggerud finished 5th in the rookie year voting, highest for a Blues since Binnington. So when you look at the steps he took this year, does that 5th place finish show the rest of the league man, this kid is the real deal?
1,000%, and I'm excited for him. And by the way, I think that's probably that voting was as right on as any of the voting on the awards, right? So you look at the other rookies that are in there, and you're like, yep, he probably should have finished 5th. And so that was fantastic. But the way he came on after he had that little minor wrist surgery and came back, and he realized, hey, I just got to be a shooter. Like that's on him. But his passing is every bit just as good. But they've got the real deal here. And look, there's a 30, and I really think there's a 40 goal scorer in that guy when you eventually when you look at the way he's willing to go into the corner. You look at he can pass the puck off to a Robert Thomas or to somebody terrifically. He does a lot of no-look passes, and then his shot is as good as it is. If he continues to work on his accuracy with that shot, and that's going to be the big key, there's a future 40 goal scorer in this. Just I mean, he's a hockey kid. He breathes it. He lives it. He loves it. You know, his dad played in the league. He's a very positive individual too, Rizz. Like, you know, he's one of those that does kind of a lot of things behind the scenes. You know, for people like just a really, really good, solid, strong young man and a terrific hockey player.
Well, Chris, tell the soccer team we all wish them good luck here on the Rizz Show and hope they make the Nationals. And enjoy your time in Iowa.
I will, and the corn hasn't started to grow yet, so the fields are still green and all that. It's Iowa's Iowa, and we've had tornado warnings already this morning, so Iowa is definitely Iowa.
You be careful out there.
Be careful out there. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Chris Kerber. Chris, we'll talk to you next week.
All right, guys.
All right.
See you, everybody.
Bye.
That's our very own Chris Kerber. We love him. Hi, Chris,
Hi.
on this National High Day. H-I, not H-I-G-H Day. Let's get to some emails. RizzShow1057thepoint.com.
Emails are sponsored by 123 Mortgage. Reach out to Kevin to make your mortgage a win. 123mortgage.com. Hey, the other day, Rafe was talking about wanting a wedding registry for being 47 and unwed, LOL. Well,
Damn.
set up one for your housewarming or your birthday.
Yes.
Doesn't have to be a wedding. Love the show. Merry Christmas, Rizz.
I'm going to buy you an air fryer.
Okay.
I'm getting you a plant,
Thank you.
and I'm painting the pot.
Love that. I have a plant a rake of palm being delivered today.
Expect an air fryer next week.
An air fryer and a plant. I mean,
Is it on the list? Make sure you check it off the list so he doesn't get two.
Yeah, you need
Ferrari.
to have a. Yeah, you need to do this.
What are you going to get him, Scott? What are you going to get him?
Yeah. Expect a trampoline next week as well.
Oh yes,
doesn't need
in-ground
that.
honestly,
trampoline.
pretty cool.
My
need a trampoline. I'll
girlfriend
accept
is having a 40th birthday party in a couple weeks, and she sent out the invites, and then she sent out the registry. And I was like, ooh, this is going to perk some people up because I'm all for it. But then there's people, curmudgeons, that are on this show that would probably be very annoyed by such a thing.
She ever been married?
Yes, and she's had babies.
No.
And she's turning 40, and I love her so much, and I bought her something exquisite off of her registry.
Nice.
What do you think? You like that for a 40th? She's had the wedding shower. She's had the baby shower. Now she's having the birthday shower.
Oh, my God.
A
What a
birthday shower.
friggin'.
Here we go.
Yeah, for Rafe
What
it's
a
fine, but
gift grab.
this is absurd.
What selfish.
I love it.
How old is she?
40.
Oh, you don't need anything more. Go buy it yourself.
Oh, and the stuff on this is all fun. It is nothing she needs. It's all just fantastic, fun things. And I
like
love
that
it.
especially. If she's not asking for like a ninja fruit chopper.
What is on the registry? What's fun on the registry?
I I don't remember. I bought her. She asked for she's got cats, and so she asked for a little pool with like the fun toys. It's like a cat pool that they like can play and try and like get the things out of the cat pool. So I bought that. Sorry if you're listening, Jules.
Spider-Man pinata.
Oh my God.
And then she's got all sorts of
I have
cute
one of
little
those.
journals and things on it.
I really do.
You do?
I have a Spider-Man pinata. Yeah, we bought two because one of them was kind of messed up.
You getting that right?
When's her birthday?
It's coming up in a couple weeks.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. She listens to the show.
And birthday.
You better. I'm going to send you to the registry. You better buy yourself.
Now I got to buy something. I feel
Yeah.
bad. Next.
Well, we'll keep it on Rafe for a second. Hello, number one radio show. Yesterday, you guys were talking about high schools, mascots, and Rafe's crappy football team. One of the opponents mentioned was Oblong. Rafe, do you remember playing Oblong? If so, did your game end with a bench-clearing brawl that led to be escorted off the field by local,
Wait,
county,
the team-
and state police?
The high school was called Oblong.
Oblong, Illinois.
Love the show. Merry Christmas, Rizz. Oblong John.
Oblong John.
There's a town called Oblong.
Yeah.
How unfortunate.
It's
Oh, nice
shaped.
call.
It's shaped terribly.
It's, and ironically, a perfect circle.
I got to look up why they named it Oblong.
Who knows, man?
Maybe there was an
Southern
Oblong
Illinois-
family.
Southern Illinois was drunk when it was naming towns for a minute there.
Oblong, Illinois. Was there a brawl? Were you there for that?
John,
Oblong John.
Oblong John, not only was I there for that, I was the reason it happened. And I apologize. It was the last game of my high school career in 1996. We were getting trounced as usual. Actually, I think it was a closer game.
You lost to Oblong.
I think it was actually a close game.
It lost to everybody.
John, email in the score because I think we actually had a shot at winning this thing and we blew it. Last game of my career, and maybe not. It could have been 42-6 for all I know. But it was.
Which was
we
close
were on
for you guys.
We were on defense, and they were going to kneel the ball out. They were in victory formation. There was probably like less than a minute left on the clock, and I didn't want my career to end on a kneel out. So I timed the quarterback's cadence and jumped over the center and smoked the quarterback, which they didn't like.
Which is poor sportsmanship.
It is very poor sportsmanship. That's on me. We got mad. A little scuffle broke out. They went to kneel it out a second time. I did it again. Second time, I smoked their quarterback, and a bench clearing brawl breaks out. Parents come on the field. It was bad, dude.
Jackie?
Parents were on the field. I think my dad even got on the field for this one.
Nice.
Wow.
There was parents were fighting parents.
Nice. And
Kids.
you caused it. Nice.
And we did have to get a police escort by the state and county police.
Out of Oblong.
They called the game with seconds left on the clock. The referees just called the game, called it a forfeit.
You are not welcome in Oblong anymore.
And I was the scourge of Oblong. It wasn't anything personal. It was more just like
Frustration.
frustration and also immaturity, probably
And your
piled on. And
high school career ended there.
And they escorted us off, and then had to escort our bus out of town. So yes, not only was I involved, I was the perpetrator of that incident. And John, I think in another life we could be friends. You know,
But not in this one.
he says he thinks. Did he say somebody punched me in the helmet quite a few times? I wonder if John was. Well, there's more than
Maybe
one guy.
it was John. I mean, listen, Oblong was incorporated back in 1883. And the original town site was on a naturally occurring oblong prairie, hence the name. The crossroads at the town site was the location of a general store owned by a gentleman named Henry Peck. The prominent sign Henpeck gave rise to the village's original name, which was Henpeck, but they changed it to Oblong. Population 1,371. That's a tiny little place.
They went through all that work to change the town name.
It used to be Henpeck.
And they went to Oblong.
Henpeck.
It went from Henpeck to Oblong.
Huh.
It's a tiny little place.
Henpeck's such a cute name.
It's about, it's a little over 1 square mile, the town of Oblong.
And they kicked your butt.
And they kicked your ass.
They kicked our ass. And
Now
I'm
Rafe's
assuming
head's
John
Oblong.
was on the field that night. Yeah.
You get out of Oblong and you take 3 steps to the left. All right, I'm out.
I better not catch you in Oblong city limits ever again. John, maybe it's time, to heal. Maybe I should come to Oblong, John, if you're still there, and we can, I can apologize to the mayor. We have I can come in, I can have ownership and accountability for what was clearly my fault and was not a cool thing. And maybe, I get the key to the city of Oblong. This whole thing goes full circle.
Oblong is the home of the Illinois Oil Field Museum and Resource Center.
Ah.
A collection of early oil field artifacts from the early days of the oil industry in Illinois.
This guy know how to party or what?
Yes.
What is the big industry in Oblong?
Coal.
Methamphetamine?
No. Come on.
It was all coal down there.
I don't know.
Football. They're trying to get their biggest export to be football players.
I cannot find that information.
They have
Perhaps the information.
Oblong
does
has
not
one
exist.
public four-year high school and one public grade school. That's pretty much it.
If you're looking for ukuleles, they got the Blue Potato Music Shop.
Is
They
that
do?
true?
Blue potatoes.
They better be blue. I'm not coming down there for no white potato.
That sounds moldy to me.
All right. Next.
Hey, everybody, I'd like your take on a situation similar to when Rizz lit up the neighborhood by putting bagged dog poop in a neighbor's can.
Yes.
I'm having renovations done to my house, and the contractor put a porta potty outside my house. Tonight, I was putting the trash cans out after dark or right near it, and this dude just steps out of the porta potty.
Mm-hmm.
Now, maybe I wouldn't have been as upset if he had acted apologetic and said it was an emergency, but he gave me a smile and a bro head nod and then continued his evening stroll with his weighted vest.
Yeah.
I was a little stunned and tried to figure out how to react, and all I did was wait until he was about a house away and mutter, "It's not an effing public restroom."
It's fine.
But he didn't acknowledge that he heard me. To make matters worse, my husband then, who is also a big fan of the show, said the guy was probably joeing in there.
No.
Am I right to be pissed off or creeped out?
He's not showing in
Also,
there.
if
Do
he
I
is
do
joeing,
anything? Do I post a sign? Post a
you rather
neighborhood
be in there?
Facebook
What a
page?
hot,
Yes,
stinky
I
Joe.
would. Can I say I would rather you Joe in a porta potty away from people
Yeah, that's
where
right.
nobody's seeing it than out willy nilly in the yard.
Absolutely correct.
Willy-nilly is exactly what...
Willy nilly indeed.
Keep your willy inside your nilly.
Also, as somebody who gets excited because I hate a porta potty, but when I'm like walking and there are some, I'm happy they're there in case something does come up where it's like,
Right.
oh no.
Listen, if it were my property and the porta potty is there for if you're getting work done in your house
Yes.
for an extended period of time, I'm not using the porta potty.
Right.
If the workers were so concerned about people going in there, then they should have locked it. Go ahead.
Make my day.
You're not knocking on my door to use my inside bathroom because
That's
I'm
also
saying no.
Yeah,
That
it's more
is
of a convenience.
That is a hot and smelly Joe.
Disgusting.
That guy was really horny. That's an emergency.
That's
if you
a
got
run
an
of time.
emergency, if you got a
Like, you really got to get the poison out?
Yeah, that is an emergency. That is like I'm about to snap at the workplace and hurt somebody. I got to get some sort of poison out of my body.
Is it a nice looking porta potty?
Aren't they all?
I'm sure it's your run-of-the-mill Johnny on the spots.
Sometimes
Which,
they
by
put
the way-
lattice on them, and they can assume kind of a more proper stance than they normally do. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Kirkwood stuff.
I thought Johnny on the spot was like another, was it colloquialism or whatever of another word for
Like
a porta
Kleenex.
potty.
A Band-Aid, yeah.
No, it's a brand and it's a very like regional.
Oh,
Yeah,
Like I remember saying Johnny on the spot.
it
when
is
I-
a colloquialism, but it's not for pooping. Like Johnny on the spot means like, oh, you're lucky. Like you're a lucky guy. You were there at the right place at the right time,
But
which
Johnny-
makes sense because when you need a porta potty and
You
you
are
find
lucky.
one,
But Johnny on the spot is a brand of porta potty?
I think so because when I was living briefly in Southern California, we were doing that record. I remember there was this instance I kept saying Johnny on the spot, and these people kept saying, "Listen, man, you're gonna have to tell us what that is. We don't know what that is." I was like, "Oh, like a porta potty." They're like, "Why don't you say porta potty? We
Right.
don't know what a Johnny on the spot is." And I think I looked it up back then and realized that that's kind of a regional thing.
Interesting.
I don't know if it's a Missouri company or not.
I wonder what they call porta potties out west. Like, do they have like a company?
Different brands.
Like,
Porta potty.
Surfs Down.
So porta potty is not a brand. Porta potty is what it is.
General term, yeah.
Portable toilet.
Tell me what it is.
Johnny on the spot.
Johnny on the spot company. Let's see.
I guess it got
Portable toilet
out.
brands.
Oh yeah, I guess it did get bought out.
Brands in
Johnny on the
New
spot.
York.
Johnny on the spot, enhancing
Hey, it's
your
a call
portable
ahead.
restroom.
Yo, you want to go to a New York porta potty? It's called a call ahead. You better make that call ahead of time because you're going to be crapping.
It's called a
yourself.
call ahead? I've never heard that before.
Call ahead. Yeah, it's a New York exclusive known for premier VIP
Never heard of that.
options. Also, Fusion Site New York. It's where all the poo-poo and the caca fuses together. What?
Johnny on the spot. They have their own. They have their own YouTube with 37 subscribers. Who is subscribing to Johnny on the Spot's YouTube channel?
I don't know.
Big Terry.
Yeah, Big Terry.
That's
Exactly.
super weird, right?
Next.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, dude, is it acceptable for somebody to use a porta potty?
I think it's
Yes,
totally fine.
it
I think it's fine.
I think it's totally
If
fine.
there's no
Unless
lock on
they're-
it?
Yeah, unless they're abusing it. Unless you hear that plastic door slamming at 2 a.m. or something a
Right.
couple times.
Rafe, you okay with it?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Scott, you're okay with it?
I'll allow it.
All right, we'll allow it. Next.
Hey there, this is your European Team Rizz member, and I wanted to share a couple of things since I was just there and Rizz is going to be there soon. Yes, be warned that ACs are at a premium. Even the locations that say they have AC, still a little questionable at times, and I told you that.
Well, yeah, we're staying at an Airbnb, which
Yeah, so did we, and it said it had AC, but
not
it was
thrilled about, I'll be honest with you, but fine.
It was an exercise in having it work and be on because they have like timers, so it'll just turn itself off. Let's see. For use while walking around, I would recommend a neck fan. It has been a game changer living in Germany.
Fan.
Dude, I'm telling you, everyone will
God.
have it. And Mallory was like, we need one of those. We need one of those.
Everybody looks so dumb with a neck
I know,
fan.
so dumb.
Everybody was, well, it's not like the old Six Flags ones. These ones are kind of nice and high tech looking.
What do you mean? Show us what you mean.
They're fancy now.
Because everybody looks dumb with a neck fan. And I say this as a perimenopausal woman who has one. I will not be... Courtney Landrum, who I love... because she's a bit older than me, she goes, you need a neck fan. And she gave me one for this show because I was having hot flashes.
Look, first of all, you got these little like data looking things from Star Trek that go around your neck and legitimately like cool you off. That is pretty dope. But the old school ones that hang on a string that
Yeah,
are
I'm
kind of
not
down on
doing
your
that.
chest. Oh, okay.
I don't want people in France to think I'm not cool.
Oh yeah. No, don't listen to me or the European person telling you
Go there
What does
and
he know?
sweat.
how to make life
Euro
for-
trash.
easier.
What?
And lastly, on your first day or two, I recommend doing one of those hop-on, hop-off buses. You ride it one full trip around the city, you take note of the places that you want to see, and then you can use it like a bus to get close to all the things that you want to see next time.
Okay, that's a good tip. Thank you.
And yes, you should go in the Eiffel Tower,
Good
you
tip.
silly, silly man. Who would go
I
to
don't want
Paris?
to wait in line.
I didn't wait in line. Boop, in, boop.
I think it's one of those. There it is. I see it. It's like going up in the arch.
Absolutely not. I am so embarrassed. to
Remember
be
when you
next
went
to
up in
right
the
now.
arch and you went, oh, I'm up in the arch. I'm at the top.
Yeah.
There it
Absolutely
is.
not. No.
It was cool. It was all
No.
carpeted up there, which I was not expecting.
Well, then you look at the little windows and you go, okay, cool.
Oh, this isn't Paris. Yeah. Come on, man. Don't be silly.
There's Illinois. There's across the river.
I love St. Louis. It's not Paris.
One more. All right, fine. I'm going up in the
Well,
Eiffel Tower.
we'll stay on the overseas thing for a second. If you guys could choose one ethnicity or country of origin of food that you could only eat for the rest of your lives, only that one. So, Italian, pizza, pasta, gelato,
Okay, all right.
Mexico, you got churros and burritos.
You have to pick one cuisine.
Only one.
Only one.
Only one.
Rest of your life.
Only one type of cuisine.
So like Italian, Mexican, whatever.
Right.
Okay.
Learn.
Me?
Yeah, go ahead.
We've done this before, and I always say Mexican because I feel like there's more variety with what Mexican cuisine's got going on over there. Like, and trust me, I love pasta, but if I picked Italian, I feel like I would get so blanded out. It's all kind of the same. It's noodle, it's sauce. It's just whatever. Stuck
Holy
on
smokes.
that.
You just started an international incident.
I don't care. World War III begins now.
I'm glad there's a desk
The World
between
Cup
you guys
does
right now.
does
I'm
start
glad
today.
there is a freaking soundboard between you two guys
Listen,
right now
I'm
because the
gonna
tension
say-
in here is thick.
I will say that the surprising answer for me is Asian food. I will pick Asian food.
Oh,
Me too, but you have to say
What an
specific because
elevated,
Chinese is very
erudite
different from
Probably
Japanese.
Chinese
Thai?
food.
Chinese food.
There's so much variety and so many different variations of
And there's
Chinese food.
noodles.
Yeah, name 5.
Szechuan,
sushi?
We're done here.
Okay.
Orange, General Tso.
General South chicken,
I go to
You're out of your mind.
fried rice.
If I'm going Asian, I'm going Japanese.
Fried rice,
Through
there's
and
white
through.
rice,
Broccoli.
there's jasmine rice.
It's definitely
There's-
Asian.
rice on rice, there's
I know it is
rice-a-roni.
more of a decision between Japanese or Chinese, but I'm leaning more towards Chinese because it's got way more variety. But if it's only one thing for the rest of my life, because you got noodles, you got rice, you have all the meats, vegetables, various spice levels. And don't get me wrong, I love Italian food.
Doesn't sound like you do.
I know.
Rafe, what are you picking?
I'm with my soul twin on this one. I just had this conversation with someone like 2
Mexican
days ago,
food.
which is great. Here's the thing that Mexican
How'd you know I have a
might,
soul twin? Come on,
might
man.
get me off Mexican food.
Onions.
Well, no.
You don't have to have onions, dudes. Bean out.
It
Cheese
is-
out. Chicken out. Shredded chicken. Big old chicken.
It is.
You can
I
have
feel like
beans.
all of
All that
these
variety.
categories, you are going to run into like the problem of it is
Tortilla.
a lot of the same ingredients. But I feel like I don't get sick of Mexican. Like I
Right.
can always have it.
There's so much variety with Chinese food.
Again,
You're done
please
here.
list out what you were
Szechuan
talking
man.
about.
You're done here,
Did I-
Szechwan Scott.
You did not, for my liking.
Did
what
I
you
just
said,
tell you?
You did.
I
and
said there was-
You said
honestly,
four
I
different
blacked out.
kinds of
Noodle,
chicken.
the different 4,000 different types of noodle dishes, rice dishes, all kinds of meat dishes and
So-
vegetable
Rice,
dishes,
bean,
and
tortilla,
different
nacho,
Okay.
shredded chicken. What do you want? You want beef? You want chorizo? We got it all.
I'm
Eat
not
it up.
sure. I'm not sure.
The issue with the
I'm
Mexican.
not sure about that.
Here's
Oh wait, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't make my my Chinese food supreme by
Taquito.
adding sour cream to it. I'm sorry.
Taquito. So, don't even get me started
Soy
on what we're
sauce.
smothering things in, dude.
If you get
we
soy
got
sauce, it's
salsa,
supreme.
green salsa, red
salsa.
salsa. We got corn. We got
Guacamole.
We got every type of cheese. Colchia cheese. We got it all.
You're
got
talking about.
guacamole.
Well, let's get be honest
Guacamole.
here.
Thank you, Scott.
Healthy fats.
Honestly-
Orange chicken and General Tso's chicken. Those are so wildly different.
Yeah, the Springfield cashew chicken.
And not even pad
One
thai
has
with the
sesame
Chinese
seeds.
cuisine.
I'm just saying, like, you're going to run into this problem with all foods. The only mark I'll get against Mexican food, because I saw this email when it came through, weak dessert. It's a weak. It brings weak to the sweets. It's
What are
either
we talking about?
Churros or Mexican ice cream. Not top of my list.
Fried ice cream, dude.
Fried ice cream's fine. Fried ice cream's fine. You did fry it, which I appreciate as a Midwestern man.
An empanada filled with sweet nectar.
We didn't even bring up empanadas.
Empanada.
No.
You can have them
Tamales?
savory or sweet. Tell us about that in the Chinese
Tamales,
food.
green sauce or red. Hello.
Variety, dude. You're going to be eating for life.
I will say there was an argument for the sweets category in the American fare and in the Italian fare category. And I do love Italian. It is probably a close second.
Tiramisu.
I could tear up a lasagna.
Yes, tiramisu is a dessert that you can get. Yes,
Gelato.
Ooh, I love it.
also a dessert. Yeah,
A
also
third
a dessert.
meatball.
Also a
sweet
dessert.
meatball. Yeah.
Just another meatball. Would you like dessert? Would you like to see our meatball
Cold
menu?
spaghetti at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Is a dessert in
with the
itself.
light of just the refrigerator reflecting off your
I mean, pasta and
sweating
garlic.
forehead.
I can jam pasta and garlic bread into my
Dolce
whole
I know.
leche, dude.
almost any time. Also, it's close.
Yeah, but you have to.
I think I'm going Mexican, and it was close.
These are both wrong answers.
Scott, it's up
Scott,
to you.
Also, think about all the hot sauces, salsa, tahine,
Go
like
on.
all that. But I think I got to go for the one that's the easiest to make, and I think that might be Mediterranean because there's a lot of fresh stuff. Less time. I don't have to worry about if I'm in a
Olives?
hurry. I could do it
Boring
quick,
answer
and it's
that
still
was.
good. And there's a bazillion varieties.
Hummus and olives
Mediterranean.
and charcuteries
You know?
Yes.
galore.
I'm going to be honest, man. You got me over here thinking about crab rangoon and fried dumplings and wontons now.
Try to make that yourself. You know, it's
But
gonna
it
take you a
doesn't
while.
say you have to make it yourself.
Oh, I don't. In my head, nobody. I'm eating
it's on
things
tap.
other people have made.
It's on tap. If I have to eat the same thing, it's on tap. That means nachos on. That means like right now, I'm upset. I have a hangnail.
What do you?
I need nachos, and I turn around. There's just a nacho bar right behind.
Yes.
What type of fantastic cocktails and drinks are you having with your Chinese food?
Well, we didn't talk about drink.
Oh no! Bubble
Oh, let's
tea,
talk
dude.
drink.
Green tea.
Bubble tea.
What do you got?
dude.
We're gonna bubble tea and green tea and
You get all the bubble tea you want, dude.
sock it to
It's the
me.
best.
Oh, I don't like those little boba. Ugh.
Oh, I do.
Me
The
neither.
tapioca balls all up
Those
in
are
your
fun.
mouth. They're so good.
Also, a third of Chinese food. Let's just be honest. No thanks, no time. And there's some of that stuff's coming out, and you're like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, every
It's
meal
got
you have is.
tentacles and little tiny corn on the cob in there. Don't like that. Don't like those two things mixed together.
You don't like little corns on the cob?
I do, but not
I
with
do.
tentacles. I like the little water chestnuts. I'm a freak for water chestnuts, my man, and little corn on the cobs. But I don't want to. I don't want to see a little tentacle arm. in
Oh,
there.
little corns on the cob. Come on, those are the best.
Have you ever tried like fried bat from a wet market? Pretty
well,
good
That's
stuff.
right. He does have a lot of options.
All right. Well,
Old
thank you.
Wuhan Scott. Don't go over to Wuhan Scott's house for dinner. He chose Chinese food as his always meal.
I'll hold mine as a secret for the next time somebody asks us.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. Hey, a woman on TikTok's going viral because she accidentally swallowed her AirPod.
Oh no. What? I'm sorry, what?
Her AirPod.
How do you accidentally swallow
Well,
such
she was
thing?
grabbing for her vitamins. She was grabbing vitamins from the table and inadvertently added an AirPod to the pile.
We've all been there.
And she didn't realize it until she sat in her car and it said her AirPod was connected. And she realized she didn't have her AirPods with her, or so she thought. She slowly came to the realization and then freaked out.
Weird.
So what do you do? What do you do?
How big were her vitamins?
Well, man, they're like horse pills, some of them. Some of those big old
She
vitamins.
must have been taking some like big supplements if
Yeah.
you didn't notice.
Multivitamin.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you just wait for it to pass.
So she called poison control.
Swallowing those multivitamins do feel like you're swallowing an AirPod.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Well, poison control was like, listen, you just got to wait for it to pass.
Just put on some jams.
And go to urgent care if you have any pain. And the woman kept posting updates over the next couple days. And her followers anxiously awaited good news from her bowels. But it never came.
Got that JBL belly.
Her stomach was feeling increasingly messed up due to all the laxatives she was taking.
Oh, jeez.
And the stress. And on day 5, she finally went to the doctor to get an x-ray to figure out if it was still stuck inside her. It was not. She evidently passed it without seeing it.
That's good.
And in an interview, she admitted that she didn't give up looking for it, but her stomach was so upset it got to the point where searching was not reasonable. You think this is not real?
Can I pose a theory?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Can I,
Doing it for the views.
Never mind. No. Never mind the doing it for the views or the whole fake thing or any of that kind of stuff.
Yes.
I would like to pose that she lost it and just can't admit it. She just can't admit that she lost this thing. So she's like, oh, maybe I swallowed it with my big
It was
giant
connected,
vitamins.
though.
What do you mean?
It was connected to her
So
car.
she said it connected.
Could have been on top of her car or
So
something.
what? It's in the trunk or something. Who knows?
Wow.
It's in her.
I want to
you-
believe that she had it in her bowels and she pooped it out.
Yeah.
Was she not poop knifing?
No.
She said her stomach was so upset that it got to the point where searching for it was not reasonable.
Oh, well then you don't really care.
Let's test this out. See if it can still connect.
Come in here, Scott, and swallow
Okay.
this AirPod.
Well, somebody asked her if she would have used the AirPod if she would have found it.
I don't want to get poop particles all up in my ear canal, dude.
Yeah.
Give yourself pink ear.
Ear E. coli.
Yeah.
I don't want that. All right,
Well.
quick break. We'll come back with sports. All right, Moon Valjean, what do we got?
We're going to start with the NBA Finals, where the Knicks pulled off something the league has literally never seen before. New York came back from 29 points down to beat the Spurs 107-106.
Unbelievable.
Largest comeback in NBA Finals history. That puts the Knicks leading the series 3-1, and they're just one win away from their first NBA title since 1973.
Taylor Swift was wearing a Stevie Nicks shirt that she had printed up, but instead of the correct spelling, it said Nicks on it.
It did.
And I was into it, baby. I was into
She was
it.
sitting
Bootleg
front row.
merch. I guess that
I
means
guess
it's fine.
It's fine. Hey, you know what? She's got
Taylor could do
billions.
it.
Oh, yeah?
It's a Knicks shirt, Taylor's version.
All of the girls and boys are going to be buying that shirt or making it themselves. That's cool.
Also, somebody threw an egg at Victor Wembanyama's head as he was leaving and hit him.
Oh, no.
Well, that's
So,
not very
New
nice.
York fans, classy, as always.
Yeah.
Keep.
I mean, Spurs are kind of choking it up right now, man.
Oh, that was a big choke.
They've had 2 games that they should have won now.
Yeah, it was a bummer.
It was a big
For
choke
them.
last night.
Cardinals absolutely rolling right now. Redbirds crushed the Mets 9-2 last night for their 6th straight win, matching their longest winning streak of the season. Jordan Walker, again, star of the show, drove in a run in the first inning, then launched a 3-run homer in the 4th as part of a 4 RBI night. Walker now has 52 RBIs, a new career high, and he's been on fire lately, hitting over 400 in his last 7 games. Cards have outscored New York 16-2 through the first 2 games of the series, and will go for the sweep tonight with Hunter Dobbins on the mound. Massive NFL news broke yesterday afternoon. The face of the Kansas City Chiefs is officially locked down for the next decade. The Chiefs front office announced that they have signed superstar quarterback Patrick Mahomes to a historic contract extension. The team tacked on 2 additional years to his current agreement, legally locking Mahomes in through the 2033 season. Total value of the contract now sits at a jaw-dropping $504.75 million.
Guaranteed, too.
With
$500
every single
million.
dollar being completely guaranteed.
$500 million contract.
Potential to make more, too, right?
Yes, it officially marks the very first contract in NFL history to cross the $500 million threshold.
Wild.
Absolutely insane. He had originally signed a 10-year, $477 million deal back in 2020. So, wow. Oh, wow. Let's go over to the 2026 FIFA Men's World Cup officially kicking off in just a few hours. 2 p.m. St. Louis time, Mexico will host South Africa in front of a roaring crowd in Mexico City to start a month-long international soccer marathon. Now, it is an expanded World Cup, so here's the numbers if you don't know what's going on. There are 48 teams. Usually, there's been 32 traditionally, so this is new. 104 total matches, an increase of 40 games compared to Qatar just 4 years ago. Now, the host countries are obviously 3 instead of just 1. It's the United States, Canada, and Mexico. It's that combination. And the tournament will last 39 days, featuring matches on 34 of those days. So this is exciting. They're saying over 6 billion people will be watching. So all you soccer naysayers, you're idiots, and you're in the minority.
And nothing's getting done.
Are there 6 billion people where? Worldwide?
Yeah, that's why it's called the World Cup, and we're fortunate enough to be hosting it. For the television, broadcast, FIFA has officially mandated that all venues be referred to by strict geographical instead of corporate commercial designation. So if you hear somebody say the Kansas City Stadium, that's Arrowhead.
It's Arrowhead.
But they can't say that. So New York, New Jersey Stadium, that's wherever
MetLife.
it is. Yeah, MetLife.
MetLife is now the New York, New Jersey Stadium.
I've been enjoying all the people that are coming to our country for the first time because of the World Cup and seeing all the Americanized weird the big gulp a guy lost his mind.
I saw that.
Yeah, I thought that was
He's going around
cute.
just having all the American things.
Yes.
Fox Sports holds the English language broadcast rights, and they are doing something incredible for the fans at home. They are broadcasting a record-setting 72 matches completely free over the air on local network TV, including Channel 2 locally. That includes every single United States game, all knockout matches, and the final. So all other 32 contests are going to be streamed live on Fox 1 or broadcast on FS1, but that is huge. While no matches are being played directly in St. Louis, thousands of local fans are already making the drive to the state of Kansas City, or to the Kansas City Stadium, which is hosting 6 major matches beginning next Tuesday night when Messi and Argentina face Algeria. Now, the U.S. men's national team is captained by who? St. Louis's own Tim Ream. And they'll kick off the tournament run tomorrow, 8 p.m. in L.A. against Paraguay. Fox is treating it like a mini Super Bowl with a massive 3-hour pregame show starting at 5 p.m. I'm your sports, and that's your moon, because doing the bull dance, feeling the flow, working it.
All right, thank you. That's enough show for today. That's it. We're done. We gave you our all. Mm-hmm. Handing the baton over to Donnie. If you missed anything on the program, make sure you check out the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. And today's podcast is titled...
You're Done Here Szechwan Scott.
Okay. Make fun all you want. I'm right. Moon, what else?
Tomorrow, I'm going to be with Rockwell Beer Company out at the Munich RBC at Dieterich Bank Powerhouse, Columbia, Illinois. I'm coming to you. 7 to 9 is when the Point swag is going to be all available, but the soccer watch party starts at 2 p.m. It's the big USA taking on Paraguay match. It's going to be friggin' sweet.
Lit, bro.
Totally lit. I'll see you tomorrow, Columbia, Illinois. MunichRBC.com.
Learn.
Speaking of lit, follow me on the socials at Learn Versus
So
Radio.
lit.
I'm so lit all the time, and it is fire. Thanks.
All right. Rafe.
6'7".
All right. Scott.
Well, I just want to say the audience has given me so much through the year, so I want to finally give back to the audience. So for $1 on my Venmo, I will be your friend. Absolutely incredible opportunity for me to give back.
So valuable.
Okay.
Thank you. King Scott rules.
All right, we leave you with a selection for our Teamers Member of the Day, brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. From Cuba, Missouri, Michelle Davis is our Teamers Member of the Day. And Michelle wants to hear this song. Here it is. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow for the Big Friday show. Goodbye.
Energy up!